recording.
It's many things.
Yeah, John is everything. Everything. Yeah.
It could be anything.
Everything.
Alright, so recording.
You know what we should
Wait,
do?
wait,
You know what? Just ask
Go straight
ChatGPT.
into it.
Ask
Go
ChatGPT
straight
to make a
into
name.
I gotta review it.
That might work. They'll give us like 10
Straight
names.
into it.
Hello.
I can't edit out.
Hello, hello, hello. Testing, testing, testing.
I don't trust myself, so.
Nah, you got it. You got it, man.
Sam, ask ChatGPT, bro. Tell ChatGPT, give you like 10 names related to soccer that could be used for a podcast name.
Word.
And then like any adjectives you want, just throw it in there.
ChatGPT pod.
Not ChatGPT. You gotta use ChatGPT. I literally use that for an essay the other day. It saved my life.
Hey, you here.
But it's not.
Big chat, big chat.
I'm not incriminating myself.
Name is tough. I don't think we have to think of a name during it. I just need we need to call it like the channel something.
You could always like figure it out in the name.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, but like, if you're gonna introduce, hello and welcome to the
Inaugural pod.
inaugural pod. What you mean?
You think that's racist?
All right. I think we're
He said, what you mean?
Inaugural is,
He said, what do you
Is that sus?
all right.
For real? What should I say then?
But like, inaugural is too strong of a word.
Inaugural just means every.
Talking about football.
Wait, what does inaugural mean? That means every. Is that 4 years?
Really? No,
No, that's the first John.
Oh, inaugural means first.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Speaking of the mic,
All right.
it's supposed to be the good mic.
All right.
I see the green light. I see the green light. I thought we're good with this one.
All right. It's good. Sammy, you put his headphones on.
Okay.
Hey,
Everything's recording.
Nice.
we have to
So-
introduce ourselves and shit.
Yeah.
I'll introduce you.
So wait, it hasn't started yet. The audio, the file's going.
Do I
What's
get
your
the
gonna
bars
do?
too on that one?
What's up?
Which one is that recording? Is that Femi's? That's recording there?
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
what it is. All right. On three.
So both of these are recording or not yet?
No. This is recording, and now it's also yeah. So everything's recording.
Look, keep this genre. It doesn't look like the top one's recording. Am I tripping?
No.
Or
Only,
this
there's
is-
only one input on this one now, and there's two over there.
Oh, okay.
The two are being recorded.
Oh, they're
One.
both on this genre.
Yes.
True. Okay.
So here's what you're gonna do. On three, whenever you want to start, right before you start, 1, 2, 3, and then you just clap really loud, and then you'll be able to see where the start of the actual file is when you look at the audio file, and
Because
then
it'll be
when to sync it up.
Okay, true.
So whenever you start, just go 3, 2, 1, clap, and then you'll know.
That's smart.
It's a podcast trick,
Smart.
That's good.
industry trick.
Why are you so well versed in this shit, bro? You can do this shit?
I produce a stream for my brother because he's a musician, so I do that.
Oh, okay.
That's so
But-
dope.
Yeah, I think it should be good. So whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I can't see past the box. What's the score real quick?
It's 6:20. It's 31-6. And this is recording.
Yeah.
Okay.
Will you make sure it's like on?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
If it's black, then we're kind of fucked.
No, that's recording.
Okay.
All
You
right.
can like move it if you want.
No, that's
I
good.
feel like it's fine.
That's good. All right. Whenever you want to go.
You want to like have your notes up somewhere or something?
That's a good shot.
You get that. There you go.
All right, so we can talk for a sec before we get going. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say where we talk about the past, present, future of the Premier League and the footballing world. Is that straight?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you should be like,
I'm gonna introduce you guys before anything.
for sure.
Yeah.
But you should be like,
It's fair. It's fair.
it's like, hey, there's a podcast where we're gonna talk about, you know, the past things, blah blah blah.
Don't say the inaugural.
It's
What? How do I introduce it then? Though?
just the podcast, man. Like, you can't,
Like,
like,
hey, welcome to the first episode.
because I feel like the ideas that we're getting are based off
It's
of other
podcasts or
podcasts.
episodes, man.
Like, just make it yours. Like, just make it our podcast.
Like,
People
episodes,
don't
you're
know
right,
what
you're
other
right.
podcasts
You're right.
are. This is the podcast, our podcast.
Be like,
Don't try to center around anything else.
All right, bet.
yeah, you
That's how you get
don't have to
original
introduce it as a name. You just be like, hey,
True. Say something there. Rico?
Yep,
the
testing,
podcast.
testing. Hello.
welcome to the podcast, we're gonna vibe, talk about football.
Cash Money Bill. Hayden's here. Hello. Anyone?
Say something then?
Nope. It's not even showing
Am I
on there.
tripping?
But
I can only hear
see how-
one of
see
them.
how every time I talk,
I don't know if
That means it's good. I guess if it's all green, then I think it's straight.
I get, but wait, so
he
if you
checks
talk,
on the shit.
It's
that's
blinking
not
green.
green. So both of our mics go to that thing, right?
True, I guess both of them are on here.
Because you're talking that goes.
Okay,
and
so
then
how
comes
about
anything.
you be quiet?
Hello, hello, hello. So I can-
You're right.
Oh,
Okay.
it's top and bottom.
Yeah, yeah. Okay,
Oh,
bet.
okay.
Okay, bet.
Tight. Alright.
I should have educated
Alright, y'all ready?
myself first. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Whatever direction you want to take it, Brandon. I mean, if you want, we can talk about like a kind of like flow, a flow to it. So we kind of
It'll pick up a flow naturally, I feel like.
for sure. But
The intro is just awkward.
yeah, the intro is always the worst. Man.
Yeah, we'll get past that.
For that. But I think yeah. I think we'll be good.
Just gotta rip the band-aid off. Let's get it over with.
I just want a name because I'm gonna be like the first episode of.
Yes,
Oh,
I agree.
yeah.
I 100% agree with that.
I should have thought of that before.
Football friends.
You could just like be like authentic and just be like, this is the initial podcast of what we're doing, and eventually we're gonna get used to it. We're gonna get a name down.
You're right. Okay,
We're
we're
gonna talk ball
you-
now,
You can say all
but eventually we're gonna get used to it.
Okay,
It's our
but-
first time, like, so just give the authentic shit. Just like we literally don't know what we're doing. We don't know the name, but this is the original
Welcome
one.
to the first episode of our podcast. It'd be like, hey, we kind of want to just talk about this and that and that. We'll kind of have more of a structure to it as we go, but you know,
Alright, bet.
something like that.
Alright, y'all ready?
Yeah.
Take your time, bro. Don't feel like you have to rush
I'm
to
trying to
it,
think
bro.
about what to say.
I don't got a bedtime.
We have access to the house, right? Probably not, right?
Might be good too. It's a bit cold.
It's a bit break.
It's a bit chilly.
It's chilly?
Yeah. No, you're good. I gotta just throw a hoodie up.
I'll be good. Like, there's literally no rush. What time is it?
No, we gotta get rolling though. 6:30.
Alright.
I know it's gonna happen. I just need to get the intro down. What I want to say.
So, would your voice pick up on my mic and would that mess up anything?
I don't think so.
Like,
I'll be
because we're not
sitting like this.
spaced out enough? You
Same.
know?
No, I don't think so. Yeah.
You know the code for this?
For what?
Levi's desktop?
Nah, I can't remember. It's 4 numbers.
You're like responsible by PBR.
Alright, I got it.
Sponsors, please.
It's about to be the PBR Prem for right now. I feel like that's. Is that alright?
PBR and prep?
PBR and Prem.
No. Yeah, that's
I
fine.
feel like it's kind of straight.
We got PBR like Prem,
PBR and prep.
Prem boys and something else. I don't know. What would the R
I don't like PBR.
I don't know.
Oh, I see. For something
Oh,
for PBR. I think PBR and Prem is kind of good, honestly.
we can start with PBR and prep.
Damn, you be drinking PBR forever.
That's what I'm saying. There's PBR everywhere. I'm like, yo, it's like, they look like responsible by PBR.
Alright, y'all ready? I don't really like the clap shit, that's why.
Wait, before you do that, what if we just do the whole talk thing and then towards the end we do the intro?
We could also
And
do
then
that.
we
I'm
just-
still gonna
just
somewhat do an
put that into
intro.
the start.
I'm gonna do like an improv intro and then at
Okay.
the end we can sort it out just in case.
Yeah, because you could always like clip and move shit around.
It's just kind of loud,
We're
but
like
straight.
all clap together, so like sync it.
Nah, it's straight. I'll clap loud. Alright. Welcome. This is the first episode of the pod of PBR
So,
and
yeah.
Prem.
Yes,
We
sir.
talk about the past, present, and future of the Premier League and the footballing world. I'm here with Feminico Valverde
What a
Yeah, right.
name.
Big fan.
and Aiden.
Yeah, I don't have one yet.
AD.
I'll get one. I'll get one soon. Don't worry. I'll
Alright.
get one.
Alright, let's get into it, boys.
Let's talk some footy, man.
Let's talk some footy.
One of my
Dude.
favorite pastimes. Talk some footy, drink some beer.
That's what I'm saying.
Time to me, man.
Alright, so how do y'all feel about Liverpool winning the Prem?
So this is the worst start to a podcast I've ever heard in my life. Cut the bullshit. You know, it's gonna happen. The crumble's gonna happen just like last year. We all had the Klopp Cinderella story towards the end. Yeah, Klopp's leaving, Liverpool's gonna win it, and they crumbled. We all saw it. We were there, right?
Are we
Were
going
there?
straight?
Did you all see it?
Starting straight up with Liverpool.
No, we're starting with we're starting.
Liverpool's
That's
at the
how
top
we're
of the
start.
table.
We're gonna start
I
like
feel
that. That's exactly how we're gonna start.
You can do that.
Liverpool,
That's
according
his
to
fault.
Vegas,
Blame
is the like borderline. I mean, like nailed on favorites to win the Prem because Liverpool City.
Nailed on favorites.
I mean, they're like
Rookies,
plus
rookies
they're
are-
plus like 120, 150.
All of these are crazy odds. I just
Okay.
think it's because of how we started, obviously. So I'm
Liverpool's
not
fi-
mad at the
Liverpool's 5 points
odds.
clear.
I'm not mad at the narrative. Like I can see it. But to be fair, I mean I have no proof, but I was one of the ones to say yeah, Liverpool's gonna be in the title race this year. And some people wrote it off because Klopp's gone. There's a new manager. We don't know how to judge it. But
Which is all
this
fair
new
points,
manager
right?
has the
Those are
same
all
team
fair
that Klopp
points.
had. You
There's
really-
even more points than
it
just
would be
that.
Oh,
harder
we got
to
Chiesa now. We got Liverpool has
Yeah.
Chiesa.
it would be
Okay.
harder to fumble with this team. It would be so hard to fumble with this team
I'm gonna be
compared
real.
to actually succeeding with this team. It's a good team that he
I'm
was
gonna be
left with.
100% real with you right now.
What you think?
Very shocked at what Liverpool have done so far. But like, I'm shocked in a way where because our team, I'm an Arsenal fan, because our team is doing so poorly, obviously you guys look like much better than you are, and I can say that like confidently after playing against you guys. But I am shocked at the consistency. I'm shocked at your manager. I actually really rate on the slot. Not gonna lie, I like how he talks. I like how he
He's got some aura.
I like how he carries himself. I feel like he's not as passionate as Jurgen Klopp, but like, and this is coming from an Arsenal fan who we have one of the most passionate managers in the league. Like, Mikel Arteta is one of the most passionate. I mean,
100%.
You see his touchline antics, and I love it. I love all of it. I love when he picks up the ball before it goes out of play. Like, I love all that shit. But that isn't what wins you titles, as you can see. And I just really think like Arne Slot was like a perfect fit, kind of like for you guys. That being said, it's still super early. So
Super early.
this whole winning the league thing is crazy. Are you in the title race? Absolutely, but like you guys will drop points inevitably. He's still kind of like tweaking his team a little bit with like Cody Gakpo and Luis Diaz and whatever. So like nothing is set in stone. But you guys are balling. I ain't gonna lie, y'all are balling out.
That's true. Liverpool doesn't really have a number 9 necessarily locked in. Yota got hurt as per usual. Darwin.
He's not even a 9, really.
He's not really.
He's not even really a 9.
And Darwin is still not clinical. So if Darwin becomes clinical though, that's a
Hey,
that's a
Darwin
quadruple.
is someone I've rated for a long time. Not the first season where everyone like clowned him, but Darwin is someone that I would put money on that eventually I'd give it maybe a year or two that he's gonna be.
No,
I'd
but
put
that's
money.
what-
I'd say top 5 in the world.
That's what we said when he
Like
first
he's
got
one of those
there.
guys where he like creates like obviously we know he creates chaos, but eventually that chaos will turn into like it's enough like we've watched him for Uruguay, we've watched him for Liverpool. It happens. And the things we've seen that we laugh at him for are things that can be fixed. Obviously the
I
mental
hear
things are things that naturally happen, but he's kind of like a let's say Sadio Mane when they won the Prem. Sadio Mane is more fine-tuned, but he also added that bit of chaos.
That's true.
Like it's just something
I think
where
Anderson-
I think we're
I
giving
think
this
he's
man.
just-
I think we're giving this man too many excuses, man.
it's
Like,
the thing is
I
his
agree.
price tag was crazy.
Price
That's
tag
the
was
price
crazy.
tag is where
His price tag was crazy,
All
and
of
when
that
he
was
first
just
got
like
there,
so
we all said, "Oh,
crazy.
this guy
Okay.
has potential." Dude, he's been there for long enough, dude. It's past the point of fixing. I think.
Okay.
I think a lot of managers. He's like a frustrating player to have.
Yeah,
as a
he is.
manager to me. I think if I was on the slot, I'd be like, "What the hell am I doing with this guy?" Right?
yeah.
He's obviously athletic as fuck. He can score your occasional banger, but he can also miss, your occasional sitters.
The work rate is obviously there because
That's
For
the
sure.
thing. What I do like is when last year when Klopp would move him to the left, let's say if Gakpo comes up top, he comes on as striker, or maybe Jota comes on as striker. When he moves him to the left, I think Nunez is really effective off the left.
True.
Maybe
I
as
can
his
see that.
focal number 9, then Nunez is like, okay, we know we're gonna get some crazy, some unexpected things. But off the left, he'll give you work rate. He'll give you like pretty much what Newcastle do with Joe Linton. Jolinton plays off the left for Newcastle, and it's like, why are you there? But it works.
Well,
It's
that's
work
a
rate,
beast,
it's
man.
chaos,
Well,
it's,
it's-
it's,
similar.
it's effectiveness. So I like Nunez off the left. I don't
All
know
right.
about number 9.
AD, I got a question for you then. Ideal world, no budget involved this winter. You're Mikel Arteta or you're high up in Arsenal's management.
Mhm.
You have to buy number 9, and they want you to buy Darwin Nunez. How much would you pay for him?
Just for Darwin?
For Darwin? Yeah, like he's gonna start over Kai, maybe he's not, whatever it is. But how much?
This January, if you bought
How much?
Darwin.
This January, you have to buy Darwin Nunez. How much would you pay for him?
You mean actual Darwin or like someone like Darwin?
No,
No,
I mean
Darwin.
Arsenal are
Actual
gonna
Darwin?
buy. Arsenal are
No more
gonna
than
buy
40.
Darwin Nunez.
No more than 40.
No more than
No
40.
more than 40. is
45.
crazy.
I'll push it to 45. No more than
45. Okay, you're
I was
hyping
gonna
him
say-
up.
I was gonna say 60.
Right
No more
Dude,
than
he would
60.
be gross. Saka, Martinelli, and Darwin.
No more than 60, only because of his age. Dude,
He's not that old. Who's
the
that?
market, exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, the market is driven by
Yeah,
age
because of the
nowadays.
market,
Like,
yeah.
100%.
only
I mean,
because
if we're thinking
he's so
Jan,
young.
he would be the tax would be really high.
Like,
for January too.
like, if we're talking 40, we're talking Eddie and Ketia, you know what I'm saying?
I know that's the market. The market's just.
And
I
Kenzie
don't
was
know.
30. Darwin's 40.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Oh,
Y'all
God.
fleece Crystal Palace.
But I'm saying that because I don't want Darwin at my club. I really don't.
No,
you were having him up.
I rate him though. I do rate him, but I don't want him.
Wait,
Because he wouldn't
hey,
fit.
on that topic, like, can we talk about this lazy narrative about you need a striker to win the league? Like,
Oh,
you need a
yeah.
prolific striker to do this. You need a 20+ goal striker to do it. It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit, in my
I don't
opinion.
even know if you clarified that.
Are we talking about specifically the Prem?
Just, yeah. Like,
When was the last
something
time
like
somebody won the Premier League and they didn't have a striker that scored
Man
15,
City.
20 goals?
that? Man City is
That was your team.
Salah for sure had to
Your
have like
team.
20
That was
goals.
Firmino. Firmino was your striker.
Oh, you mean specifically a striker? I thought you meant any player.
Okay,
I see
that's what we're
saying.
talking about,
Okay,
nine.
okay.
You need a
You're right,
You need
yeah.
a prolific 9 to win the
No,
league.
no,
It's
okay, I see what you're
not
saying.
like that.
No, not
I
necessarily.
think a lot of people just love to like lazily say, "Man, if only you guys had Osimhen, or if only you guys had to win the league."
Yeah, that's an easy thing.
But like, it's also team specific because if we're talking Liverpool, I agree. Like, if you guys had a prolific striker, I think you guys would be insane because I just think it fits your play style. Whereas with Arsenal, it doesn't fit our play style at all. Like, we kind of just play with the ball too much, in my opinion. But it isn't a service issue with us. It's not like we don't give enough service to so and so up top. It's more so just doing too much. I think we just do too much. But we can definitely share goals around the team. You know what I mean? Like,
For sure.
it's very much possible to like pitch in field. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen pundits like criticize Declan Rice for not pitching in enough goals in the midfield, or like Odegaard. Like, if you just get those goals from those players, from Odegaard, Declan, Martinelli, like, you can win the league easily. We've been so close the past 2 years without
For sure.
a prolific 9. I just think it's lazy to say, all right, who do you like? What is the striker that will win you the league? I honestly think if we were to sign a striker right now, we would get worse.
Okay, but wait, let's talk about that. Kai Havertz has been good this season, I'll say.
For sure.
You guys think Kai's
He's
okay?
okay.
Would you say that Kai's been
He's
good?
having good.
He's been okay.
Good
I think
start,
Kai's
good
pretty
start,
good.
but
Not
then a
only
bit of a
this
fall.
year.
He's a lot of form, but I feel like the 2020
For sure, but like, he's out of form
good.
because Odegaard has not been playing. Like,
Yeah,
Odegaard
that's a
makes
main- that's a
everybody
main-
better.
main point.
Odegaard makes everyone better, and Kai Havertz only get better once Odegaard picks up his feet again. But I would say Kai Havertz has had a good year, not just this season.
For sure.
Yeah.
2024 has been great.
2024 has
That's
been
true.
his year, bro.
He's been good for Germany. If you take Germany like separately, Germany,
Class.
he's the vice captain. Like, if
Class.
your manager says you're the
Class.
vice captain, for that whole German team is stacked. And for
Really
Kai Havertz
class.
to be named vice captain,
I
that's
want so badly for him to.
He's
be, like,
effective, and it's
I
not
want
just
so badly
goals.
for his GAs to go up because I don't want Arteta to be known as like a manager who just likes players who can run, you know? Players who will work hard. Like, obviously Arteta, like, to play on our team you need to be able to work hard, run your ass off, and that's what people kind of like credit Havertz for. They don't really credit him for his GAs, you know what I mean? So once he gets those goals and assists up, bro,
But he
Yeah.
will,
yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
because once Odegaard is back.
Yeah.
I just want to throw some stats out there really
Let's
quick.
do it. Let's do it.
All right, goals per match. Arsenal's 7th. Average possession.
7th in goals per match.
Goals per Arsenal's 10th in average possession. They should be dominating that.
Poor. I mean,
Super poor.
This is a clear
Okay,
answer
well
to
let's
all.
talk
Arsenal
about
is
that.
like
Let's talk about that for a
corners.
second. How much does that average? How's that been affected from the City match though? When we're playing against
Oh.
City
Not
back,
just
obviously
City,
our
not
average is
just
gonna go
City,
down.
not just
Yeah,
City.
Let's talk
I
about
agree,
Brighton
but,
too.
like,
Our average is gonna go
It's
down.
still been 11 matches. You know,
So-
Arsenal's 10th in.
If that bullshit never ever
Arsenal
happens,
is 10th
we
in
would never have
accurate
this
passes per
conversation.
match. Like Arsenal should be 1 or 2 the way.
100%.
They're
But
sitting
if
at the
we're
top
talking
line.
numbers happen because the average is gonna go down because of that City
100%.
match, because of the Brighton match.
3 matches have
Playing 2 matches down a man for both
And
halves.
Bournemouth as well.
We're not gonna have the
Three-
ball.
three
And
matches.
Bournemouth, we're not
3
gonna have the
matches out
ball.
of that.
So the reason for these statistics is the Brighton match,
100%.
Bournemouth,
No,
and
it's-
City match.
That's
It's
100%.
fair.
And I'm not even
That's
saying
tough,
excuses
but it's
person,
fair.
but that's the actual facts. That is facts.
That's fair.
100%.
It is, and like it sounds like an excuse, and like the whole Odegaard thing sounds like an excuse too. Which, you know, like a lot of people have been saying like, oh, you know, Odegaard's just one player. You guys are supposed to be competing for titles. You should be able to handle, blah blah blah. With, dude, he's not just one player. He's our captain. He's our playmaker. He plays in the most important position on the field in terms of goal scoring. Defensively, I'm never worried. You know, until Saliba drops and Gabriel drops, I'm never worried defensively. But obviously, with 10 men, you can't really do too much. Like, we should have 7 or 8 more points than we do right now if it wasn't for red cards.
So my thing is with Brighton and City, that's where I throw the excuses. But I feel like with the Odegaard thing, obviously I missed Odegaard, everyone missed Odegaard, but that's something that could have been fixed by Mikel. So let's say if we're looking at taking away the fan standpoint, how we want to watch a good game, a good attacking game, and not a boring game. If you're Mikel, you know you're missing that major attacking point. You should think about, okay, this is a long season. We want a point or maybe 3. How do you accommodate for Odegaard? And let's say he accommodated by switching Odegaard for Trossard, and that's not an equal.
No, or dropping
Oh,
Kai
oh,
back.
he
So
didn't even,
how do you
he didn't
accommodate
even
for
do
that?
that like for like though. Like the whole Odegaard Trossard thing, it wasn't even a like for like change.
Yeah.
Because he didn't play Trossard in that playmaking, free roaming role.
Yeah. It was
He
more like a
just,
second
he just
striker
played him
type
as a
thing.
second supporting
Like
striker.
Havertz would just switch.
And it wasn't even a supporting striker because Kai Havertz was also supporting too. It was like having 2 supporting strikers
Yeah.
and no actual 9. You know what I mean? It just wasn't a like for like.
Yeah, none of them were actually-
So what do you guys think about Jesus? Does Jesus have a spot in this team in the future?
Ooh.
Obviously,
I'm gonna let
he
Aiden
showed
go first. I'm gonna let Aiden
showed his
go
quality in the past.
I'll let Aiden go first on that one. I've got
the-
strong opinions on that one.
With the introduction of Sterling, which obviously we've seen nothing so far this season.
Nah.
I'm gonna,
I don't know if he-
I'm
I don't know
gonna
if
keep
he's
my
had a
bets.
chance.
I'm gonna keep my bets there because we have him for the whole season, correct? Right? So
Yeah. It's a year
I'm
long.
gonna, if we have Sterling this season, I think we should let Jesus go in January if possible, and then use that to maybe get someone else, maybe more either midfield reinforcement. Obviously, we got Marino, or a left wing reinforcement.
So you would sell Jesus
Because
in
it's
January?
it's been clear that we're not going to get
Yeah.
a Saka backup.
No, not in January.
I don't know why.
Not in
but
January. That's a little dramatic.
in Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus is great depth.
Every
I
time
think-
we've
I
seen
think-
Jesus this season, the cameo's been
I think
disappointing.
I don't know. I might
Maybe
be.
he,
I might be
maybe
like
he needs
a.
a
don't think he's
start.
had a
Maybe
chance
he needs
yet.
to start. I don't know. Maybe he needs to get a sharpness
Yeah,
backup. I don't
no.
know.
The one match against
But-
Southampton, I was like, I thought that was gonna be Sterling, Jesus, and I think
That
Saka
was
started.
The last good thing I saw
And it
was
was-
against
and I was-
Sevilla.
I was
Sevilla
shocked.
last
I thought
year,
that was
Champions
it.
League.
That was a calamitous attempt to give those guys some shine, bro.
But
I don't
Southampton,
know what the idea was behind that.
they should have.
I agree. Trust me. They should be able to do better against
Yeah.
Southampton.
It worked out, but like,
But like, it was such a forced effort to like give these guys some shine, Sterling and Jesus. And it was just like it just put more pressure on him. I feel like.
Right.
Like in terms of selling Jesus in January, I think that's a little dramatic, man. Like, he is good depth. Is he good cover anywhere? Like, sure. In terms of like having legs, but in terms of GA, man.
it hasn't been there, but
honestly,
it could.
I'll be honest. I don't back this man to finish his fucking dinner, bro. I don't back this man to finish a beer. I don't back this man to finish shit right now, man.
Maybe some balloons.
Genuinely,
Maybe
this
not.
guy,
Nah, I don't think so. JJ's got the
You know what's
passion.
crazy? It's not even a confidence thing because his mentality.
He is cocky.
His mentality is insane.
You're
Like,
right.
you can see on the pitch, he's always yapping to the ref and like the guy's mindset is unreal.
Yeah.
It's just a football it's just a footballing issue with him. Like his
For
first
sure.
touch isn't good enough. His decision making is far from good enough. Like the man he'll beat a man.
His dribbling is
He'll
crazy.
beat a man and then beat him again and then beat him again and then
Doesn't take a shot.
doesn't do anything with it. It's like,
So
bro,
that's-
it's like, bro, you're doing all this to what? To get a highlight.
I just like the brace against Leicester. I know you guys remember.
Oh, of course.
Like I was like, damn, they really got their guy.
no,
Was that last season or 2
It was
seasons
last
ago?
season. It was last season.
That was the beginning of last
Whoa, wait. It was 2 seasons.
2
ago.
seasons ago. 2 seasons
It
ago.
was, it was his first season.
Which is even less of an excuse.
Yeah,
Like
no,
that
no,
was so long
No,
ago.
and you know why? That is why I say January is a little dramatic because what he showed us in that first season, in like the first 6 games, especially that Leicester brace you're talking
For
about.
sure.
I remember
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
I remember the
yeah.
header. I remember he had like a little dink, like a little chip, kind of dink
Okay,
goal.
so this is
Bro,
why. This
the
is why I
guy,
said
the
January.
guy was
We're
quality.
talking about 2 seasons ago, correct? 2
You know,
seasons.
everyone was
So
Yeah.
my thing is, obviously that there was that fall off after the World Cup.
Well,
he
he
came
tore
back
his
injured,
ACL
that
after
whole
that,
thing, right?
Yeah.
So in that time, let's say from that time till now, wouldn't you agree that the squad as a whole has improved and advanced while he's been at that same level,
Not
that
in
same
his position.
plateau? I think the squad has moved past him.
Not in his
I think
position.
it has.
Not in my opinion.
And let's
I don't
say
think
maybe
Havertz-
2
I don't
years
think
ago he
Havertz
finished that
is
in bottleneck
that
as
much
behind
better
whatever.
than him.
Yeah,
I think
nah.
so. I think
Yeah,
Havertz.
no.
I think Havertz offers more because of his physique, his stature. He's got the
Right
aerial,
now.
he's got the aerial threat, whatever. But I don't think Havertz up top is that much more effective than Jesus at his best. Jesus right now, absolutely. Like Havertz is night and day from Jesus right now, but Jesus at his best from what we saw, like when he first joined. I don't think Havertz is that much better. I think if Jesus could just figure out his technical frailties, but he can get back in this team. Like, problem is Kai Havertz is every manager's favorite player. He's every manager's favorite player.
So I would
he
speak
won't,
with
he will never
confidence.
be dropped.
I
He'll
would-
never be dropped. He plays 90 minutes. He never gets subbed out.
Yeah.
You know why? But it's because the guy he
Do you-
can run all
Do you think
day.
that he played well against Chelsea?
He's a.
He was a nuisance, but I wouldn't say he played
People
well.
people are blaming him for the goal for the Neto goal.
No, it
Nah,
was
he
that,
gave-
that's,
I can tell you exactly why that will happen.
I mean, it was
We were defending-
almost a lucky goal. It was
Hold on,
pure
hold on.
skill from Neto.
We were defending a set piece, right? And because we were defending a set piece, Declan Rice and Thomas Partey were both in the back line. They were holding the line with,
marking one player.
yeah, they were all marking a player in the
One
back
player.
line with the rest of the defenders, right? The ball pops back out to like around, I don't know, like around the edge of the circle or whatever. And neither Declan Rice or Partey left their spot at the back and stepped up into the midfield again. The midfield was completely empty because both of them were out of position because they were defending a set piece.
At the same time,
I can't
Martinelli
remember.
was there,
I can't
though.
remember if it
Martinelli
was.
was an arm's length away from him, though. But Martinelli
sure,
did track back.
for
So
sure.
he was
But,
also
like-
part of that.
But like
Could've been there.
where Neto like kind of drifted in was a midfielder's job. Like it was definitely down to a midfielder to cover that space because like you can't expect Martinelli to go cover the middle of the park from the left wing. You know what I mean?
For
So
sure.
I just think it was literally just a lapse in concentration, one, and then two, it was just unfortunate because Declan Rice and Partey they didn't know like, okay, who's gonna step out of this back line real quick to like cover that midfield spot, and we just gave him way too much time. Honestly, I thought we played really well. I could be just biased because like I was just so happy Odegaard was back. Like
Odegaard played really well. I would say they played better against Liverpool for sure.
yeah, man.
100%.
Both dude,
100%.
Liverpool, Chelsea, and City, all three of those draws hurt, bro. And I just feel like
City hurt the worst.
City hurt the worst for sure.
It
I
hurt good for me, but
I almost pulled my shoulder, like punching my bed.
The Liverpool one though, the
That
Liverpool was
Johnson was there.
inevitable though. because I think
No,
what
I
for
disagree.
70
They
something
sat
minutes,
back.
we as soon like 70
I
minutes
disagree.
hit, we're sitting back, and no matter
Well,
what, once you start to
100%,
play that
dude, you have
defensive
to take
thing,
the whole
once you
game
invite
into
pressure for the
context,
rest of the game, it's inevitable. It's gonna happen.
Bro,
And you
bro,
give him one
bro,
chance, and you give Salah one chance, it's gonna happen.
You have to take the whole game
They
into
should
context.
never ever have sat back. Just
Like-
keep putting pressure, and you avoid that. Like
Like-
obviously, it's gonna be hard to sit back and do all that while we're adding pressure. But if we're
Well,
sitting back for
okay,
20
for
minutes
sure.
plus extra time,
For
and
sure,
you
but
have
you
someone
have
like
to
Salah
think,
up
you have to
top
think about it
still,
though. You have to think about it.
it's gonna happen.
Gabrielle came off injured during the game.
Exactly. Yeah. That's the
Timber
thing.
came off injured during the game.
Yeah.
Now, who do you get to replace those two?
Can
Kiwior and Miles Lewis Skelly. Now, I love both of those. I love both of those men. For sure, I think they're quality.
Platonic.
But platonically, of course, you can't expect them to defend Salah, bro. Like, you can't expect Miles Lewis Skelly, 18, 19-year-old kid, to just come on and defend Salah, bro. You just can't expect him. Like, if Gabrielle stays on that pitch and Timber, we close the game out, game over, we win the game. And
I think
Trossard,
Liverpool scores regardless.
So
Do
that's
you
my
actually?
thing. I think even with Lewis Skelly and Kiwior coming on, that's the way I see it is I've always had this standpoint. Let's say your team gets a red card, right? And you have a lead. You're protecting a lead and then you get a red card. I would never, as a coach, do the whole sit back thing. Because inviting pressure, you're saying how long can we sit back and avoid a goal?
I think it depends on
I
like
would-
the
you
minute
have
of
to
the
keep
game.
adding
It's too
pressure.
early.
The best defense is
Yeah,
offense. That's the
sometimes
only
you
thing
gotta
you
sit
do.
back.
You have the ball, they cannot attack you.
Hey,
They
yo,
can never attack you if you have the ball. Keep adding pressure.
Bro,
That's what you should have done.
bro,
If we get a goal, even better. But if not,
Bro.
they still don't have the ball.
when we
Keep adding
played,
pressure.
when
If
we
you
played,
sit back, it's
when we-
inevitable.
when we played Man City, right? That goal was not inevitable. You
That-
cannot
see,
tell
that's
me.
the difference.
you
It's
cannot-
City. City
no,
is
no, but
it's
listen,
City.
you cannot tell me that John Stones' dagger was inevitable.
No.
we
Hell no.
we
That was
shut
a fluke.
It wasn't. It
we
was-
shut them out
Yeah.
for 45 plus
It was
minutes.
absurd.
Like when I tell you, I was so proud of the boys that day for just holding out the best team in Europe for 50 plus minutes in our box. Like you were talking about inviting pressure, we invited them to do
I'm
whatever
fine
they
with that.
want.
City is an outlier.
Kyle
we all
Walker,
know City's an
Kyle
outlier.
Walker had like
I
3
would sit
shots
back
outside
against
the
City
box.
too.
Ruben Diaz had like 4 shots outside the box. We said, yo, you want the ball, go for it, bro. We're gonna
Yeah.
lock you the fuck, and we
Yeah.
did. We did that for 50 plus minutes. That John Stones goal was not inevitable. So if you're gonna say like, yo,
That's true.
sitting back, just inevitably.
No, that's
gonna
my point.
sit
We're
along.
talking City. City is the best team on the planet.
Okay, exactly.
For maybe ever.
And we
like,
did
for
that. And
centuries,
we
years.
did that
We're talking
to the best
09
team.
Barca. We're talking Bayern treble. We're talking all.
Yeah,
City
facts.
might be maybe City compared to maybe Centurion City, the 100-point City. That's their only competition in my opinion. City against City. Other teams in the past, bro.
Yeah.
City is. You have to sit back. I'm
Bro,
saying
yeah,
against
I
Liverpool
just feel
though,
like-
you cannot sit back because
I feel
Liverpool
like,
is
bro, I feel like
you
yo,
can attack them and add that pressure. Liverpool is they can be exposed at the back. Even City right now, they can be exposed at the back, but City going forward, I'm letting them have the ball and sitting back, throwing 11 men behind. Actually 10. We had 10. But
Yeah,
10 behind the ball.
Dude,
I'm
with
fine
10
with
men, the way we defended
City's
with
an
10,
outlier.
the way we defended with 10 men against Man City was
That was hard. Pure hard though.
That was unreal. I think, like, for everyone that's knocking us for sitting back or being pussies or whatever, dude, that was cool. That was quality. Like, it didn't even take away from the game, in my opinion. I thought the game was still incredible, only because,
Yeah. Neutral, yeah.
like,
Great game.
and this is another thing is, like, we've been the best defensive, well, not anymore, but we've been the best defensive team in like all of 2024.
Yeah, for the whole calendar year.
The whole
In the
time
Premier in Europe.
in Europe. Well, not anymore.
Well,
But
you
before the
you
season-
didn't concede a lot in Europe.
before the season
You just
started,
couldn't
like,
score.
like, we're talking about last season. We're talking about like the end, the last half of last season. We were the best defensive team in Europe, 100%. And I think that's why Arteta trusts our team to like sit back against the best team in the world. You know what I mean? Thing about Liverpool is I don't think we sat back particularly though. I think we just got caught.
After
because,
70, we did.
Dude, they scored from our corner, bro. It was our corner kick.
It was,
that
it
they
was a
countered
mistake.
from.
It was a mistake from Kiwior.
So it wasn't like
You just judged.
they broke through us or anything.
Yeah.
We we were out of position.
It was just less structured.
Louis Skelly had no idea where to go. What's the name? I think Kiwior like stepped way out of position and just got caught out. I mean, it was just unlucky to be honest. Like I said, that Chelsea game
It wasn't a
Liverpool
great Trent
game,
ball, by the way.
Chelsea game,
we're not
Liverpool
gonna do
game, and the City
that.
game.
We're not going to give Trent his props because I've seen a lot of Trent props from that. I think Ben White's ball for Mikhail's goal. We're not going to move past
That's
that.
a ball.
Ben White,
You guys-
that's a ball.
That's a ball.
You guys
That's a
said that with
We're not
Ben
gonna-
White out for, I'd say minimum 2 months.
Yeah, something like that.
What
Hopefully less.
what do you guys think
I
about?
don't even know what the operation is.
What do you guys think the best Arsenal 11 is going forward? Like from
How long is Calafiori out? Depends. Because then it'd be
No,
Calafiori,
Calafiori's fit.
Timber right.
David Raya, Calafiori, obviously, Saliba and Gabriel.
For sure. Okay, yeah. Timber.
Who's that right back? Timber?
Timber, yeah. Timber
Yeah.
goes out to the right.
Fine.
I guess Marino, Partey. No, not Partey. Wait. I wouldn't start Marino.
I would-
Partey, Odegaard.
Marino cannot be
Neto.
in our first 11. I'm
Not,
sorry.
not yet. No,
Not yet.
not yet. Partey.
Not yet.
It's for sure Partey, Declan, Odegaard.
Yeah.
100%.
Like I wish we could just have both of them sitting so we just let Odegaard be free.
Marino's a good super sub though. Obviously he's
That's a sturdy
great,
super stuff.
great
He's
on
great.
aerials.
He's
They
great.
didn't buy him to be a super sub. I mean, shit, he's not even that
I
young.
know, and
But-
you know what's frustrating about that is, like, I guess towards the last half of the season last year, when Partey just came back, he looked shaky, right? Obviously.
It took him a little bit to get into form.
So going into this season, everyone has the narrative of, what's his name? Partey needs to be replaced, right?
For sure.
Like, Marino's here to replace Partey. Once they get Marino in the midfield, it's going to be more fluid. They finally have the Granit Xhaka replacement. Like, people are so quick to build these narratives, and it's so annoying. It's the same thing with Kai Havertz, right? When Kai Havertz came in, believe it or not, we signed him as a midfielder to replace Granit Xhaka. Didn't work out.
Do they have a Granit Xhaka replacement on this squad?
No, we don't.
Thomas
We don't.
Partey is just
We don't.
It's Thomas
We don't.
Partey.
Thomas Partey's been by himself ever since Granit Xhaka.
it was like they signed Kai, but like Kai's a striker. They
Yeah,
signed
and you know what?
Zinchenko could play midfield, but like
Honestly,
he's
I was very optimistic about that Kai Havertz in the Granit Xhaka role because I just kind of saw similarities, left-footed, kind of tall. I just figured, it would work. It obviously doesn't work, right?
I mean he's not a holding.
And you know what? This is all credit to Granit Xhaka, man. Like, if I can take this minute to just give this man some credit, I love this guy. Like, he is
Swiss Army knife.
a one of a kind. He is a Swiss Army knife, bro.
Sure.
He's a one of a kind baller. Like,
yeah.
unbelievable football.
It's unfortunate that like he
you
had to
can't-
endure all those years.
can't replace people. You can't replace people like technically as good as him, but not exactly like just mentally as strong as him. You know what I mean?
For sure, you can't say anything because of what he's done for Leverkusen.
He's a legend. I have so many good words to say about Granit Xhaka.
Leverkusen get Chaka, obviously a lot of other players in the come up, but they're knocking out Bayern for the first time, and
Dude,
Bayern aren't winning the Bundesliga
what is the
in
reason
years.
for this Leverkusen rise, man?
I don't think. Hey,
They
I
can't
don't
be
think
single
without
handed.
Xhaka they don't do what they did last
Of
season.
course not.
At Invincible year, if there's no Xhaka,
they don't win the Bundesliga without Chaka.
Bro,
No,
we should have won the
100%
league.
no.
Dude,
They should have Chaka. They should have had Chaka.
we should have won the league with Xhaka, man.
Oh my
That
God.
would have been the greatest send off for that man.
Okay,
What he gave to us.
Yeah.
for
but
years.
not that you guys,
He did for Martinelli too. Huge.
not that you guys should have won the league with Chaka, but would you have won the league with Chaka if he stayed? Because like in a lot of those games, there was like Jorginho, like a lot of people
Yeah,
that
no,
were.
it was
Last
a mess.
season?
It was a mess.
Last
Last season. Last season was the first season we had to cope without him, and it was a mess initially. That was when Kai Havertz was missing sitters. That's when Thomas Partey started the league at right back. Gabriel was being benched. It was a mess.
So you would say that there is a
Maybe.
good shout that Arsenal would have won the Premier League. They didn't.
Because
so-
I
they didn't
think
so Chaka.
last year
No,
we
I
lost the
think-
league
whose
because
fault
of
is
the
that?
smaller games.
We would have.
The smaller games is why we lost the league last year.
Arteta let
The
Chaka
league-
go.
The year
No,
before
no,
that,
see,
we lost the
he
league
won
because of
the
Saliba being out.
Thank you.
That's why
Yes.
so
No.
2 years ago, Saliba being out, that's why we lost.
100%.
The year before
Rob
last
Holding was
year,
locking it
we
down.
lost the league because of the small games. So like Fulham
100%.
and who else?
Newcastle.
Southampton draw.
For
right?
sure. Well, that
No,
was
that's
issue.
Southampton.
That was 2 years ago. Newcastle was VAR.
It was the
I'm not
Newcastle
100%
scandal. It was Fulham in the
Fulham.
beginning of this
That's all.
season. That's
That was
when-
Ramsdale.
Oh yeah,
Ryan
Ryan's a shocking.
That was not
He's a
Rams.
shocking goalkeeper. That's
So like with games like that, I feel like Xhaka would. He's someone that would get us like an extra, let's say 3-4 points. in the
It wouldn't
season. That's
necessarily help
important.
put you guys
See,
up.
but okay, so this is the thing.
Yeah, maybe.
We say
Virginia was
that.
good.
We say that, but
Because towards the end, we're looking at Son missing that open sitter against City. We're looking at Chris Wood playing
yeah,
City.
but I don't want to look at those games.
That's what I'm saying. We're towards the end. We're looking at other teams to help us out. But if Jacques was
Yeah.
there, Jacques would probably get us that extra 3 or 4 points throughout the season.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if we would
And-
lose to
and
Fulham
there's
if
always
Jacques
this
was there.
narrative.
To be fair, that happens like in Liverpool season in all seasons you go back forever. That you
Just
can't
to
blame it on
clarify-
other teams.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
So just to clarify though, the whole Granit Xhaka, like we let him go thing.
He wanted to leave.
He wanted to leave. He,
Couldn't do anything about it.
he's openly stated
It was
he
his
wanted
time.
a new challenge. Like he's been here for 7 years. It was one of those like
Wonder if they could have paid him though.
I need
I
a
don't
new
know.
challenge thing, and he was getting older. You kind of want to refresh the team. You can't really stop a player like that from going
That's
to
true.
pursue, like you know what I'm saying. But like on another note, like we think about Liverpool losing the league with 98 points or whatever that was. Like, bro, we had our best 2 chances. Like in my opinion, we had our best 2 chances to do it, and I'm not saying that you're gonna need 100 points to win the league. I actually think like whoever wins the league this year, they'll win it with like 85 points. Like they'll win with like 80 to
I
85
think so
points.
too.
Like it won't
90
be
max.
it won't be as crucial like grueling as years past. But
Because of City slowing down.
yeah, 100%. But at the same time, the league is just harder. It only gets the league
Oh,
only
it
gets
gets more
harder. bro.
competitive every
Like
year.
Luton Town are gonna take points off of people. I mean not Luton Town, sorry, Ipswich.
This time also took points up.
I mean
But
Luton
you're
Town
right.
last year they did that.
Yeah.
But,
First
like
win against Spurs. Gotta shout that
Ipswich
out.
are gonna take points
I
from people.
mentioned that.
Not even Forest. Not even Forest.
First
will
win
take
against
points off people,
Spurs.
bro.
I love it.
Spurs, all these teams are gonna take points off of like these title challenging
For sure.
teams. But like, just to kind of, I guess we've been on this for a minute. Just to kind of like move on from Arsenal Liverpool, we can like touch on City for a bit on that drop off.
Let's talk about
What do
it.
y'all think? Because like, me personally, I'm not blaming it on this whole Rodri's out thing. You know what I mean? I think they've coped without Rodri before. Like, it's more so.
Have they though?
I think so. I think they have more like certainty of winning with Rodri, but they have coped without him before.
Like coaches play well.
And
It's
not to mention they sign accordingly. You know what I mean? They sign players accordingly.
They will in the winter.
Like, you can never say their squad is weak. You can never say they don't have cover for players. They always have cover, other than like up top maybe for Holland.
This year's been the thinnest, but
Probably, but even
Yeah.
then, like you have your Savinhos and I don't know.
I think it's
and like
complacency.
Gavardi. I mean, we can get to Gavardio later, but like, oh my goodness, man.
I think it's complacency.
This
But-
you win the Prem 4 years in a row.
I don't
You
think
have
it's
that
fatigue.
same hunger
I
to
think
fight,
it's
fight,
fatigue,
fight.
man.
I think
No,
they still
think
do.
it's
To be
I don't think
honest,
there's no
I think
way.
Pep is gonna.
I think it's fatigue. Not from Pep. Pep is fatigued,
It could
and
be
the
fatigue,
players
too.
are fatigued. And bringing Gundogan back, who understands what it takes to win this league, like that man is fatigued.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't even look half as good as he did when he was there initially.
Okay, but do you guys think that there's any argument for Rodri not winning the Ballon d'Or? Do you think there's any argument for anybody else? Based off Pep for the first time in his professional career has lost 4 games in a row.
I'm gonna say
It's
I'm
like
not
purely-
happy with it, but I'm also going to say he didn't rob Vinny. Like the word robbery has been thrown out a lot, and it's not like Rodri didn't deserve it. Like Rodri was deserving of it, but if you take the top 3 of Ballon d'Or for years and years and years, they all deserved it.
That's true.
Except for like let's say Messi and
For
Ronaldo
sure.
for years to
Right.
come, but like Rodri obviously deserved it. If it's a toss up between Vinny and Rodri, and Rodri wins it, you can't be like, oh, you can say, hey, I wish Vinny should have won it, but it's not like, oh, Vinny should have 100% won it, Rodri should never win it.
But
Rodri sucks. He's a midfielder. He doesn't have the numbers.
For me, this
Like,
is-
that's just so easy to say like he didn't deserve it.
maybe not. But this is like pushing it over the edge for me. Like for a 6 to have like a holding mid to have almost like
It's
30
different,
goals
yeah.
and assists.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I don't even know if that's
It's
happening.
not
He's
even
a,
the GA.
he's a pure holding mid.
It's the winning record.
It's
It's the winning, but
effectiveness.
now this shows like they don't have road. They have other players, coaches, like they have these other people. Stones can play holding. It's the same people.
And we know
But-
the Ballon d'Or favors international competition, and
Absolutely.
Spain obviously won the Euros, even though Rodri got injured halfway through.
And Brazil
It might not
lost.
have been halfway through,
Brazil lost in quarterfinals.
Rodri got
That's
injured.
true.
Exactly.
Brazil lost
So,
quarterfinals.
so if Brazil wins Copa America, does Vinny win the?
I think that if
played a
Spain
big
lost
part.
and Brazil won, for me, Rodri still deserves to win it, especially looking at City now.
And that's the whole.
But I don't think he
narrative
would
of-
have.
That's the whole
I think it would be a
narrative
different
that
conversation.
People been
If
saying
Brazil
like
won it,
It
and
would be a
Spain
different
lost, it would
conversation.
be a huge, big
100%.
difference.
So I think a lot of people have just been kind of saying like, football won with this whole Ballon d'Or, right? Like, football as a whole kind of won because
I agree.
a player who isn't the flashiest, doesn't play in the flashiest position, but is so crucial to their team, won the Ballon d'Or. And it's kind of rare. Did he deserve it? That's debatable, but did Vinny deserve it? It's still
Absolutely.
Okay, so
still debatable.
let me ask you two this: why, in both of your opinions, why did Luka Modric win the Ballon d'Or?
Because of Croatia.
He carried
So
Croatia.
It
international.
had nothing to do with them winning Champions League
So
that
it's,
year.
okay, so that's
I mean, okay, I mean, not saying nothing.
Was it deserved?
It had a
though? I don't know if
little-
it was deserved,
I
but that's
think it
why
was.
he won.
I think it was. It was only deserved because of that Champions League that year. So I guess for me to say that it has nothing to do with that Champions League that year is wrong, because I think he
They
deserved
probably won the
it.
treble. I don't remember.
He deserved it because of that Champions League run, and I
Yeah.
think that was the same year. I could be wrong, where they did that comeback against City, and he played that ball to Rodri. I'm not Rodri.
Rodrigo. Yeah.
Was it that year?
I think so.
No,
that was
might
just
have been
when that was World Cup when they
Right.
made the semis.
Yeah.
They
Well,
beat
If he
Brazil.
didn't, if
Neymar
Luka
scored-
Modric didn't score that goal,
oh,
for
that
like,
goal against
from like
Brazil.
25 yards out, or
Yeah.
I don't know. It was, I mean,
Yeah, Neymar.
I
Regardless,
feel like
I
that's
think,
the
I think
ball
it's
shot.
just okay. So it goes international, like major international tournaments rank first in terms of Ballon d'Or,
Yeah.
for sure.
and then Champions League, and then your own
The domestic league. Yeah.
I think that's.
I don't think it should be like that.
I don't either.
It should.
I mean,
Like,
that-
I just-
mean,
I
it's-
don't-
man, we want to talk about it. We
Every
talk about
year I've
rivalry,
lost
about
lost
it.
respect for Ballon d'Or just because like I understand the trophy's a trophy and like you deserve it or whatever, but knowing that the people that vote on it are the journalists and all that things and some people have their favorites, it just shows that the Ballon d'Or is based off of emotion. Like all of the votes from the journalists are basing it off of emotion.
For sure.
And 9 times out of 10 for the past 10-15 years have been off of recency as well. Which is
For
why
sure.
they changed
I
Ballon
mean,
d'Or.
like, you have
Did
to
they
think
change the
about it.
dates for Ballon d'Or? So like to the season now, but it used to be the whole calendar year.
Calendar,
That's true.
Like they're changing it because they've been saying, okay, you're doing this based off of recency. So like it's losing its credibility, but I'm not taking away from any of the
I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't moved at all this Ballon d'Or. I wasn't moved whatsoever from watching winning it. I wasn't like, oh my god, you know what I mean?
No.
But I also think, like, I don't know, the Ballon d'Or hasn't always been credible. Like, some years it is, some years it isn't. But if
Never.
you think about it, as dominant as Man City has been, they deserve, like, whether it's.
They
Like,
deserve one of their players
Yeah,
to get Ballon d'Or.
100%.
Yeah.
And go back to
They-
Nedved.
Really, De Bruyne should
When he
get
is Ballon
yeah,
d'Or.
I mean,
De
we can
Bruyne
talk
should have
about
Ballon
we can
d'Or.
talk about how uncredible as Thierry Henry
I'm gonna
not
leave that
winning a
alone. I'm
Ballon
gonna leave that
d'Or,
out.
right?
We'll let
We
Nedved
can
have
talk
his
about
Ballon d'Or.
Pablo Neves. I mean, people want to throw race into this bitch.
Hey, you
I'm not in that party of throwing race into like
You
Ballon
think it was
d'Or.
racist? That was a while ago.
Well, I mean, that's what Vinny probably thinks. Vinny probably thinks because I'm black, right? I mean, Vinny's probably like, yo, Vinny swears
Surely
the whole-
there's someone that
Dude,
like the journalist. There's
Vinny
someone
I don't think
that,
that's true.
that
Vinny
doesn't like
swears
Vinny
the whole world
because of
against him.
what he did.
I'm against that theory. I think, you know, Vinny can be an asshole at times, but he's also a fucking ridiculous player. But when you think back on Pablo Neves winning the Ballon d'Or over Thierry Henry,
That makes no sense.
you can kind of think, all right, maybe he has a point. But
That was so long ago. Now, I mean, there are racist fans in England and Spain and Italy. Like, there are racist fans
of
everywhere.
course. And
Like,
don't even wanna
I
make this
don't
about
think
race,
that.
but
I don't
it's
think
just-
it's.
No,
I don't
the
even-
whole Nedved thing. I don't think it's not about race.
I personally think
I'm
it was
talking
just-
about
it
numbers
was to give
specifically.
Man City their credit.
So
for
Henry numbers and Nedved numbers.
That's
I
true.
think
different.
giving
and
Rodri
it's-
the Ballon d'Or
it's
was just
crazy.
It was just to give City their credit for their years and years of dominance in Europe, and that's just it. I think that's just it. And the Euro, of course, had a little part in that.
For sure.
Hey, I could honestly, I'm gonna talk about Benzema's too. Benzema's Ballon d'Or. That is prime recency bias.
You think that was kind of
prime
bullshit?
recency bias because the run he had in Champions League was goaded. I'll give him that.
Absolutely.
But the whole year,
Unreal.
he didn't do that the whole year. But
No.
what he did in Champions League is
Not too well
that's
versed.
history books right there. But that literally happened right before Ballon d'Or.
That's
That's,
true.
Champions League run was
that's
insane,
prime
bro.
recency bias. And I'm not gonna say he doesn't deserve it. I'm just saying recency bias is a major factor in Ballon d'Or.
That's probably
Actually,
why
years
international. That's probably why international competitions
Which is why
rate
they
so
changed the
highly,
dates.
because international competitions end pretty soon after they decide to run or whatever. But yeah, that was a little tangent.
Because
But yeah,
Benzema
Man
being
City-
the best player in the world just
long
doesn't
story
sound
short,
right to me.
like if we're gonna round up Man City real quick, I think they'll be back, man. I think they'll be back to win the whole fucking shit. I'm not gonna lie. They are gonna come back.
You think they'll get in trouble for it?
They're gonna go on a
That's,
tear.
that's something we can't decide yet.
Oh,
Because we don't know their next
150
manager when Pep leaves. We
That's out of
don't
my
know what the
hands,
case is going to be. That's something we don't know yet. We have to decide that later.
Oh,
but now we
gosh.
don't
I
have
kind of thought
to.
that the Manu's new manager, Emre, what's his name?
I'm a red.
I thought Emre
Amorim.
was gonna be Pep's replacement, but
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like they're gonna struggle to get a.
it seems like Xabi Alonso is probably gonna go to Real after the season, or
Yeah, that's the plan.
the season,
That's a lot of-
He
especially.
is leaving, right?
Was
Alonso's leaving Leverkusen?
Yeah, it's supposed to be his last year.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if he's there.
He'd be an idiot not to leave now.
Yeah, just leave while you're on the high.
He has probably amazing offers ready for him right now.
The Drew would probably toss him a fat contract.
100%. And Ancelotti's tired, bro. Like
You can tell.
fatigue is a real thing with managers, especially
For
managers
sure.
that win. Fatigue is a real thing. Like Ancelotti has no idea what to do with Mbappe.
That
Pep,
whole squad.
Pep is just like
He doesn't know what to do.
exhausted from just destroying everyone. It's just like, I mean, it's like a little comforting to think like, okay, football might kind of change.
Like the higher ups are like falling now.
Yeah, like
We get that balance out.
finally we get a little bit of
That's
that.
kind of how Prem feels. Like, we're getting like the
Diversity
teams that are
and
10th, like they're good. Like the teams
Yeah,
that are 10th,
absolutely.
11th, they're good teams.
I mean, have we
Not the
have we
best.
felt like this at an international break in years? Like City has not been in this poor form, and losing 4 on the bounce is crazy. Like that's,
It is.
I
insane.
haven't.
It's fucking crazy.
Obviously, time goes by fast, but like the last 5 years, I can't remember. It hasn't happened, but you know, it feels like the Prem's gonna get shaken up.
Yeah. But
And hopefully Europe as well.
honestly, I don't know. This whole 4 losses in a row thing.
It's not that big of a
2
deal.
of them were in the CL, right? Or one?
Just one.
They lost to Sporting, Brighton,
Bournemouth and Spurs.
Bournemouth.
Bournemouth losses. Nuts.
Hey, look, Bournemouth.
Sleep on the cherries,
Just
bro.
City, Bournemouth
Beat
lost to
Arsenal
City.
and City back to back.
Bruh.
You
Crazy.
can't just write that.
Bruh. Alright, little tangent. Can we talk about Antoine Semenyo real quick? No, I'm serious.
Semenyo is
I'll
nice
take
for
him.
sure.
I'll take him today. I'll take him tomorrow.
Ooh, okay.
He's an athlete, bro.
Alright.
He's a fucking beast.
Yeah, it's
Like a
workhorse.
physical beast,
with technical ability,
beast.
technical with the workhorse.
and like he has that like dog, about
He's a
him
great
where like if you get under his skin, he'll like little bro you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, outside the top 6, and maybe in the top 6, besides a couple teams, is there anybody better than Semenyo? We're talking Kudus. Is there anybody you're taking over Semenyo? Kudus.
Oh, yeah, there's a few. Semenyo's not top one. They're outside
As of
the
right
top
wings?
six.
I'm taking Semenyo.
Oh, right
Who
wings.
besides obviously Saka and Salah? Who is next before Semenyo on the
Kudus
right?
100%.
Are you taking like Savio over Semenyo?
Kudus
Savio
is better than Semenyo, 100%.
I don't know. See,
I don't know
Kudus
about that.
is
I don't know about that.
Kudus is expensive, but I don't know if he's better than
See,
Semenyo.
we can't talk price. Are we talking price tags or ability?
No, just
Okay, so
straight.
we
I
take
mean,
price
age
tags
wise,
out
I
of
think
it.
they're similar.
I'm taking Kudus 100%. Because I don't
think
know
they're on the
how
same page.
Kudus escaped Ten Hag leaving him in Ajax. I don't understand how none of the top 6 wanted Kudus when West Ham got him for, like, there's no other competition. That makes no sense to me. Top 6 Brighton. Who's it Brighton? Adingra.
Then
I'd
so
take it.
into
Semenyo's better than Adingra.
Semenyo's better than probably
He's better than
Adingra.
Adingra. Okay.
Semenyo's better
I'll give that.
Anthony Gordon's not a left winger, but are you taking Anthony Gordon or
Ooh.
Semenyo? With the English
That's
bias, it's
tough.
tough. But
That's tough.
So we're talking just
realistically,
right wing, right?
I mean, yeah, we're talking right wing, but let's say Anthony Gordon. Let's just start with fine. Maybe Semenyo is like that though.
I'm
Maybe Semenyo
taking-
is like bottom of the table.
I'm taking
mid to
Harvey
bottom.
Barnes
No,
over
fuck
Martinelli
you.
right now. I would like Harvey Barnes to start for Arsenal right today.
That's tough.
Today.
To be honest, they're kind of similar
Today.
players. Harvey might be a little more
I'm
clinical,
taking
and,
Harvey Barnes.
and Martinelli has a little
Nah,
more
but
pace.
Martinelli used to be super clinical.
You don't want
Kinda
to
just-
You need that now. Harvey Barnes is a robot. All of his finishes are the same. That's the robot we need. That's someone that's programmed to play ball. That is someone that's programmed to understand his position and do what he needs to do. Harvey Barnes is in a Newcastle team with competition of Alexander Isak that plays left wing sometimes when Callum Wilson plays. Gordon that plays left wing sometimes, and Harvey Barnes always leaves there with numbers, goals, and assists. Harvey Barnes came; he was the last one to get there from Leicester. He was someone that's supposed to be signed
That's
to
tough.
come off of the
Yeah.
bench,
Yeah, that's
and he's
hard.
providing because he knows what he can do.
So what?
Harvey Barnes is
You rated Harvey over Anthony Gordon or what?
No. I
Alright.
love
Are,
Anthony
okay,
Gordon.
are you taking? Where are you putting Eze in this conversation? Eze's been
As a
left
winger, I don't know about winger.
You think Eze straight up the 10? You don't think he can play left wing?
I think he's a 10.
For Arsenal system, if like left 8, yeah. But then Odegaard and Eze not be too attacking. We get exposed. We
You
score
don't
goals.
think Eze can play left wing for Arsenal? I
He
think.
can. No,
Right?
he can. But effectiveness, he would be less.
I
the
think he'd be
player.
better than Harvey.
It's
better than
close.
Harvey, sure. It's not better than like Martinelli, bro. I'm sorry, I love Martinelli, bro. I'm not gonna-
That's tough.
I can't say Martinelli, bro.
Because the way Arsenal plays when he pace, and Eze is not pacey. He's not. He's technical, but not pacey. And I don't know how
That's
much
true.
that would. That's why I want him in the midfield, like left 8, where I guess Marino plays or Xhaka used to play. That would be effective, but then it would leave Declan or Partey, whoever's playing 6, exposed. So we concede, but we score a lot. So it just depends on what we want to see.
That's fair.
So, alright, let's talk about this 4th place spot, bro.
Who's getting top 4?
We talked about top 3.
We know top three.
Who's taking this 4th?
Top 3
spot?
is quote unquote locked in with City, Arsenal.
Quote
Yeah.
unquote. We
Yeah,
can
yeah.
just.
We can
No
quote
particular
that,
order.
but that's
Just
fine.
let that know.
I don't know if Chelsea keeps up this form.
Well, I'm going with the 4th, man. I think Chelsea should take it.
You think Chelsea's got
Yeah,
it?
man.
Do you think that Enzo Maresca is a good manager, or do you think that
I
Chelsea
do.
with their signings is like throwing shit on a wall and hoping something sticks?
I think it.
Or do you think it's just everything? Like, I mean, if you spend
I think-
enough money, eventually it should work out.
I'm gonna
Well,
put
like,
Newcastle.
yes, on
I'm gonna
that.
put
too.
What are his
Newcastle. I'm gonna
tactics?
put Newcastle above Chelsea.
You're putting
Newcastle?
Newcastle in the floor?
Ah, shit, nah.
Newcastle started slow.
Newcastle
They're
can
back.
figure it out.
They're back now.
They have
started slow.
some bad injuries. You know, if Botman can come back and some of these players,
For sure.
but like Tonali,
Chelsea's scary
Guillermo,
though. This
Tonali-
Chelsea's scary.
Tonali, Guillermo, and Joelinton's
Nah,
a
this
gross
Chelsea team is
midfield.
scary, bro. I would be honest. I think your last point is true, where like you just kind of spend a bunch of money and it'll eventually work. I think that's
That's what I'm
a
saying.
big part of it. But
It'll
At
bite
the
them
same
in the
What
time-
are
ass.
Maresca's tactics? You know, it's hard for me
well,
to tell.
no, I mean, it's,
Technically.
it's definitely clearer than before. But I think
That's true.
it with previous managers at Chelsea, they had the money. They just had no idea what to do with the team. I think I give Enzo Maresca credit because he quickly figured out his best 11. Right, like it's pretty
For
clear who his best 11 is at this point,
It was strict. It was
and
really strict.
and like he's not kind of wavering on the whole Levi Colwill Fofana thing. Like before
It's
we
locked
would see.
in.
Before we would see Disasi in there, Badiashile, all
He was
these
strict
people.
with Sterling. He told Sterling to just.
He said,
it-
yeah,
you don't
he
fit.
said,
All
he said,
Joel, all
he
good
said
people.
Sterling,
He
bro,
told him
I'm sorry,
Kunku, like,
not
you're really
enough.
good, but you don't
He
fit.
said, Woodrick,
You're not a
I ain't gonna
striker.
lie, Woodrick, you got a lot to work on.
Yep.
You know,
He's
he
strict. I'll give
he
him that.
solidified Cole Palmer in the 10.
That's what they
That's
need.
what you need. That's
And that's what
exactly
Poch
you need.
did not do
He
at all.
solidified Cole
And,
Palmer in
Graham Potter,
the
same
10
thing.
instead of on the right.
For sure.
And he gave Noni Madueke the chance he deserves to be like, to shine.
Noni deserves this.
He deserves
Noni
it.
gets a lot of hate. I don't know
He
why.
deserves it. So like,
100%.
I give Maresca credit on just having balls to just like pick an 11 and tell everyone else to fuck off. You know what I'm saying? Even like
That's
your John Felix's and your Nkunku's. Like Nkunku is their top goal scorer at the club right now. Doesn't start a
Has it?
single game in
No,
the
I think he
league.
scored one.
Felix didn't come on against Arsenal.
Felix
He
did
never
not.
came on.
see
I
the
was
pitch.
waiting for it.
These are high caliber players who are not seeing the pitch because they don't fit a system. So
Yeah.
there's definitely a system in place.
But do they not, or is that just what is he just going off the fly? Like, it's hard for me to tell.
I think-
What
I
I
think
see,
they
his
don't fit the
system
system.
is
Or they're not
He's
consistent.
getting rid of Enzo. He was the poster boy, and now he's saying, okay, you're not doing it. Now I have two sturdy sixes, Lavia and Caicedo. They're not even
True.
sixes. They're like, they can do whatever they can up the field, but like that's the structure that you need. That's all you need in terms of, I'm gonna hold this down. You guys, you front forward, do what you need to do. Do exactly what you need to do.
Yeah.
With Enzo, you're getting exposed sometimes. Enzo
How
maybe
do you
got
set
one
front
final
four?
ball, a second final ball, whatever, but over 90, Enzo's not gonna help out.
I'm happy you said front four because it seems like whenever Chelsea attack, it's like a vicious counter
Yeah,
every time.
exactly. That's
Right.
why you need those pivots. In the
Whether it's to
middle.
the right or the left, Cole Palmer, like Cole Palmer's free rolling, like Ozil,
Mhm.
it's scary, bro. I think they are the best team after the three teams we've already talked about. I think they're the best team.
They're the closest thing that remind me of that prime Liverpool when Salah and Mane would just attack, and they would have
For sure.
Firmino, they would have Wijnaldum, like they would just have like that last midfielder in the box just attacking, and you're like, where do you get all these attackers from?
Yeah, even Nicholas Jackson's looking good.
Nicholas
here.
Jackson looks good. That's the scary
Looks
part.
good. He looks
That's
good.
the same narrative we gave Darwin when he just got there. We wrote Nicholas Jackson off that first year, but he's getting there. Like he's not final final form
he's
Nicholas Jackson.
nowhere near that.
But
He's on the
providing.
he's on his Darwin Nunes
He's providing.
Nunes settings.
He's
So,
yeah, that's just a free flowing like front four,
yeah, it's scary.
maybe even a five.
And I thought
sometimes,
honestly
some
when we
line.
played them, I thought it would be a lot scarier than it was.
Mhm.
I think Madueke had his moments, but we kind of shut that down. Neto definitely had his moments. We struggled to shut him down a lot more than Madueke.
Mm.
But
Um,
I think our defensive
That's
structure-
PPR Prem, so.
Like I said, man, like I think our defensive structure is just so solid. Yeah, I don't care who we play. Like you're not gonna be
Yeah, I don't-
You're not
right
gonna
now,
run.
I used to fear some teams like 4 or 5 years ago, but now there's no
Yeah,
team that
it's
I
like-
would fear because of
No, I
our
don't fear anybody.
we have structure, like not even like our back line, not even the personnel that we have, but every
Yeah.
person that plays in the back line knows what they should be doing now. Like everyone has that understanding instead of that Mustafi and like that whole back line
Koscielny.
with Rob Holding, Koscielny, like that back line
Monreal,
was just,
bro.
that was just like, hey, go play in a back five and
Said
just hold that back five
Kolasinac.
down. There was
Kolasinac
nothing else.
Is a bitch.
Oh my
Short
god.
story.
Hey,
bro.
that's
Nuno
not-
Tavares been hooping
I
though.
met Kolasinac in person.
Oh my
he didn't
God.
want to he didn't want to give me an autograph. He was a bitch, bro. Fuck Kolasinac.
Fuck Kolasinac.
For real?
Not in person.
Yeah, bro.
only
Is he
in the
racist?
pod.
He
In
gotta
person, I love you, Kolasinac.
He's got to be, bro. I went to the hotel where they were staying at. This motherfucker sprinted to the elevator
Said,
for any fans to get to him, bro.
see, Kolasinac is not a friend of the pod.
No.
He's
I
banned.
don't rock with him.
He's a bad.
Damn.
Thank,
Alright.
you, thank you for saving Ozil, though.
Alright. All right, before we get too much into the Gunners, let's go through.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about our Prem kind of team of the season so far, starting 11.
Yeah, let's do it.
A couple players at each position. We don't need to lock it
Ooh,
down, but we can do like maybe like a top 3 to 5 in each position.
Say no
Starting with goalie. Is there anybody for an argument above David Raya? I mean, I think Verbruggen has been quality. Nick Pope is always so good, bro.
Pope's
It's
always
crazy.
nice.
Yeah.
Nick Pope not starting for England. They have James Trafford in the England team right now for this break instead of Nick Pope. That's so disrespectful. Nick Pope could easily be better than Pickford. Like he may not be, but like he could be.
His feet are abysmal.
Yeah,
This is true, but
It is hard to
He's a
watch.
That's
traditional
okay.
goalie.
It's hard to watch Nick Pope with the ball.
I feel bad for traditional goalies though, because they
And
do their
this
job,
day
but now we're
and
asking them to use their feet. Like,
This day and age,
That's true.
yeah, you have
It
to adapt.
requires
I feel
it.
bad.
It requires. I don't want to hear the whole goalkeeper's job to keep the ball from going in the back of the net. Sorry, the game is
Is
evolved.
Pickford's that much better with his feet and
He's just
Yeah,
more modern.
100%.
and distribution?
He's much better. Than,
Yeah.
He's much better than everyone is better than Pickford with their feet. Everyone. Honestly, I think he's that bad. But
Oh,
in terms of
Pickford?
shot stopping, no. I think Pope is that bad with his feet.
Oh,
That
Worse than Pickford.
anyone is better than Pope with,
Yeah.
with their feet.
True.
But I also think Pope is an unreal shot stopper. So it's just
All right, so for me, I think that if Allison did get injured, maybe there's an argument, but we'll put David Raya out one. I mean, pretty much.
Well,
I think that's
yeah.
undisputed.
yeah. David
I
Raya.
think Verbruggen has been excellent this season. He played insane against City.
Agreed.
I'm gonna give an honorable mention. I know they're probably in relegation, but Hermanson from Leicester, he has been keeping them
Dog.
from conceding 6, 7, 8 goals.
Different.
I mean, Leicester
I
in
feel
15.
bad because they're gonna
Yeah.
concede, but Hermanson's a good
He
goalie.
is.
His back line is just abysmal.
He's about it. He could be going for a big fee.
He can go somewhere and change
100%.
something. He can change a club.
I mean, he's.
But
I think he's
Hermanson's-
Danish.
that's- I've noticed.
Dude is
I
like
mean-
he's like 21.
That game.
He's young
blew
too,
my
yeah.
mind, but he saved all those shots against us, bro.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
It was fucking insane.
He had like a man of the match like 9.0 rating, and he conceded
Yeah.
4 goals.
Yeah.
It's great. Some of those saves are crazy.
I think you could definitely put Onana up there.
Onana's got the most clean sheets.
He has most clean sheets.
But my thing is, I think he's performed better in Europe for Man United.
Overall, yeah.
Even though
Yeah.
like Man United's Europe,
Maybe not this
European
season.
record isn't great, but like this season in Europe, he's saved United.
That's
multiple
true.
times. I think in the league he's been good. He's definitely been way better than last season.
That's
Way
for
better.
sure. It's the small stuff though, you know. Like he conceded both those Ziyech
His
free
back line
kicks
didn't
last
help,
season.
though. His
Yeah.
back line
Back line doesn't help him.
Silly, yeah.
It's crazy. So I think we say Raya, and then maybe like I'm still putting Pope,
Yeah.
Verbruggen, Onana, and like Allison's injured.
We're not even put Flecken in there.
Flecking is pushing. Brentford are.
He's always like
Brentford are
honorable
good.
mention though. He's not gonna
Oh,
be like top.
That's true.
I think Brentford-
He's always up there.
I
We
think-
recognize Fleck.
I think
We don't forget about
They
him.
leak a little bit too many goals. to be fair.
That's true.
They leak-
Vicario was supposed to be that guy. I feel like Tottenham's back line got a ton of credit
Yeah,
last
that was
season.
him last
He's
year.
weak,
Yeah.
man.
Now
He's weak.
I don't know.
I feel like Tottenham's back line got so much credit last season, and like although on paper, you know, Pedro Porro, Romero, Van de Ven, Udogi, and Vicario, that should be like one of the best. That should be like one of the best in the Prem, to be honest.
Yeah,
but-
Should be, yeah.
But like if you look at Tottenham attacking wise, like maybe it's taken Solanke. Do you guys back Solanke? Like it's taken him some time to
I think
to
I
settle
think,
in.
Like now he might be coming into form.
He's
But
coming
we expected
into
it a lot earlier.
He's on my
Tottenham is first in goals per match, second in average possession, second in shots on target,
Second and
third in big
goal.
chances. Like everything that they're at the top in accurate crosses per match.
Yeah.
I don't know really what it is, to be honest, but like
It's just Spurs.
I'm kind of blaming the back line because of like what I said. Like these players should be doing better. I don't know. Spurs will not finish 10th. I mean they're 10th now. They're gonna push.
They won't finish.
Yeah, full transparency.
they'll finish-
I put Spurs top 4 in my preseason prediction, and I've been proved wrong immediately.
I
So,
know it doesn't make
my
sense.
words. I'm looking at Spurs on paper before the season, and I'm like, there's no reason they shouldn't finish top 4.
100%.
Based off of last season, they're getting better. They look good. They high press. They score goals. And I mean, Vicario's a good keeper. And I don't know what happened. I guess what I've said about
Something's
Postecoglou's
His biggest
his style,
criticism-
it's just not sustainable. I
His
guess
biggest criticism
The
is
high
he
press is
doesn't-
not
he
sustainable.
doesn't command his box. He doesn't step off his line. He
yeah,
doesn't
we bullied him. In that
like
game.
David Raya is level above him in terms of just commanding his box and playing with. his
But if Dom starts scoring goals, I think that it not gonna be scary. It's not gonna affect Liverpool, but I think that they're gonna win some games. Obviously, they lost to Ipswich at home. That's pretty absurd. But
for sure, that's terrible.
that's a red flag. I don't think it's time for Anjou yet.
No.
Nah.
Because of what they've had in the past. But it is crazy, like how
I think he's
Nuno
overrated.
how you always
Espirito Santo.
Espirito Santo.
Espirito Santo, like, was obviously pretty mediocre at Tottenham. He's got the trees in 4th, 5th. He's got the trees in 5th. Like that's absurd to me. He was manager of the match last month. Sat out 3 games because he was suspended. Like what is going?
Manager of the month.
It's still got manager of the
That's
month because of what they
insane.
did. But like, what is going on? Like,
That's crazy.
Nottingham was in too many people's relegation
Unreal.
to be what they're doing right now.
You know what
that
Nottingham
shit is
did?
mind blowing.
So what Nottingham did is literally what Chelsea did, but it's not as much notice because of
On a smaller scale.
Nottingham are a smaller team, less notice. They even got didn't they get
They've signed
they
tons of
got
people.
points deducted last year. They did.
I don't remember.
Nottingham
Maybe.
Forest?
I swear they did. Them and Everton. I think Nottingham
Everton.
got.
I think
points deducted
Everton got like
Yeah,
more.
I think
They
Nottingham Forest
did because
get
of
points
what they
too.
spent, and we're seeing that now. So
Yeah.
Chelsea's looking good, and Nottingham's looking good because of that
Yeah.
gamble that they took. Nottingham 3-4 years ago, I'm pretty sure if you look at their starting 11 now, there's probably 2 or 3 players that we noticed from them. But now they have a whole new roster.
Oh yeah, also on
We're
the
seeing,
Semenyo,
like,
on the
it's
Semenyo
looking
topic.
They
I'm
spent
not
money, they
taking
gambled, and it's working.
Callum Hudson-Odoi or Mark over Semenyo.
Nah.
Okay,
Nah.
cool.
Joe is good. I think that
Yeah.
Callum
I
could get a
think
move.
Callum
Alenga's been
is
out
good.
of form, but he'll get back into form.
Alright.
Elliot Anderson was just
Oh,
really good
I like
signing
him.
out of nowhere.
Oh, I like him.
Where-
I like
where
him.
does this man come
Nah, let's
from?
talk about that Murillo.
Murillo's going to Madrid.
Milinkovic, that's a back line.
Unreal.
I think that in the
He's
winter,
unreal.
Madrid is going to sign.
Those are some center
Madrid is going to
backs.
sign Murillo and Alfonso Davies.
Shout out.
It's
to-
absurd. It's absurd for
Shout out
him
Matt
to
Turner, bro.
a team like that.
I gotta give Nottingham props because of what they did with their goalie. They bought Matt
Sells
Sells.
has been good.
While they
Matt
had Matt
They
Turner,
bought Matt
and
Turner
they had
before
like
he
3
got
goalies on the books, and they
6
still bought
months.
Matt Sells.
And now, he's clearly the number one now.
They- like,
yeah,
it's
not
yeah. I
clear.
think we should give
So
a shout
they
out to
have
Matt Sells
a
and
plan,
that
and they don't give a fuck
conversation.
who's
Shout
in the way.
Matt Sells is a friend of the pod, unlike Kolasinac.
Shout out Matt
Black
Sells.
class. Shout out Matt Sells. Anyway,
Dude, Sells can pull up anytime. Dude.
let's move on. Let's move on. To
Alright. So that's keeper. Left back is super tough.
Let's
Honestly,
do left back.
man.
Let's do left back.
I'm gonna say Robinson.
Robertson has not been
You said
like
Robertson?
that though. Like
No.
I don't know. I think
Anthony.
Gavardio easily.
Oh, Anthony
Anthony
Robinson.
Robinson. Not
Anthony Robinson.
Good
Gotcha.
shout.
Anthony
Good shout.
Robertson.
Not
Yeah,
Robinson.
It's tough. Okay, Anthony Robinson and
Anthony
Gavardio, and then there's kind of everybody else for me.
I'm gonna say this. It's Gavardio. There's no debate.
You think
But
so?
I'll put some names out there. I'll give the Kirkesh at Bournemouth.
Mhm.
He's cold.
Milos. Kirkes,
That's
yeah,
consistent.
man.
He's
I think that
consistent.
Liverpool could
He's
sign.
unbelievable.
He could be
He's an unbelievable player.
2 assists against City.
So aggressive. He works his ass off. But
He's so young. I feel like he wasn't that good last season, but I think he could.
He was decent last season, but he's
But this season is like another. I mean, he's
How do
20.
how do we feel about Lewis Hall?
good.
Lewis Hall's been quality. Better
Very
than
young.
Livramento.
Very young.
Lewis Hall for me has
but
been
it's
levels
just-
better than Livramento,
But
which is big.
I still like Livramento better.
Really?
Livermento's better. He's so much better.
He's a better
Livermento,
Not
he's
this
so
season.
all,
Not
he's
this
all
season.
around.
He's all around.
He's all around.
Tino?
Tino, yeah, Tino.
T-
Valentino?
TT.
I don't know.
I don't know why Chelsea.
But I'm
did
gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest.
Chelsea let both of them go.
And Hall, yeah. Are they both
Everyone
on
else
loan or
on.
did they sell them?
I think they have both.
Y'all spoke Gavardio.
Gavardio is levels.
The best player. on
I
Man
can't
City
argue
right now.
against Gavardio.
The best player on Man City right now.
I mean, he's scoring goals
I
with
put
his
him
right
on-
foot
I would-
outside the
You
box.
could put him anywhere in your 11, he would do a job. He looks too comfortable. He's only 22, 23. He's younger than
Yeah.
he's like younger than Saliba, bro.
Center back, left back, striker,
People aren't
goalie,
realizing
fuck
like
it.
this guy is a freak of nature, bro. He's a freak of nature.
It's true.
That
And,
World
and,
Cup
and,
saved
and,
him.
and initially the 80 million price tag, we're sitting there.
It was-
like,
it was
World
sus
Cup.
for a
It's
little
World
bit.
Cup, that's why.
we're sitting here like, yo, this tax is crazy,
Yeah.
but
For sure.
I would have spent more. That's how good he is. Honestly, I hate Man City, but I love.
If we're talking about
I
most,
love. I wish he was an Arsenal player.
if we're talking about most valuable defenders in the world, is there anybody that's touching him? To be honest,
Gavardio?
who would be more,
valuable. So yeah, so
like he's younger than Trent. He's got 2-3 years on Trent. I feel like he's
Okay, so depending.
Saliba is close.
So
Hear
he
me
was
out.
I
above.
probably say
Saliba's
Saliba
above
a
him.
little
So
bit.
my thing is, depending on system, it's
above
different.
value though.
Yeah, yeah.
There's
Saliba's
some
value
age
is
though
above
too
him.
though.
Where do we?
True.
So if
They're
we're
probably
talking
both
world,
22,
where do we
22.
put Nuno Mendes? PSG left that.
Ooh.
You know Mendes
I
is
think
super
he's
underrated.
up there in terms of
That's true.
Quality,
value.
But he's a good footballer. He's not a.
Because
That's
if we're talking
true.
Guardiola, him and they're two different profiles, but they're both left backs. But
It's
they're
hard. It's
completely
so hard to
different profiles.
compare.
Nah,
Because Nuno
Guardiola.
Mendes,
Guardiola's levels.
he would. If I had
I
him,
was
I'm
above
charging
Nuno
over 100
Mendes.
mil. If I had Nuno
You
Mendes,
got Nuno Mendes? Nah.
I'm charging over.
Nuno
100
Mendes
mil.
will go for like 60 in my opinion.
Bro, he's young.
Yeah, I know. And he's attacking, like his attacking brain is there.
He's been starting for Portugal for like 2-3 years already.
Yeah, he's
You're right.
super young. He is super young.
It's hard. It's always hard to tell with PSG.
Yeah, that's true. That team is a mess. Right now.
You never know who's worth what or what's going
But,
on.
can't
but
think of any
Gavardio,
left backs, though.
man, City hit a fucking gem with that.
Maybe
For sure.
Balde. How do we rate
They
Balde?
jet-
Balde is quality.
Yeah, he's,
For sure.
He's
Balde's up there.
So we're putting that left back.
Gavardio.
Yeah.
David Ryan, Gavardio.
Fine, and then everybody else. Robinson has been quality. Always
That's a
consistent.
sub. That's a sub for the squad.
That's a sub.
Sub, yeah.
Digne has been really good for Villa. I thought that Maatsen would start or some other people.
Yeah.
Digne has been.
It seems like Digne gave
He's
back
on
to
his
the
own.
fold. Where did Alex Moreno go?
That's Brenner's on Nottingham.
He was not.
It's been quality for Nottingham. I mean, obviously, shit.
I thought it was a different one. There's a different Moreno at Nottingham.
Murilla, Moreno.
No, not the center back. There's a Moreno at Nottingham. I swear there's a different. I
That's the
don't
one
know.
from Villa. It has to be.
Is it?
It has to be.
Ola Aina played.
Ola Aina has been class, but right back.
Class as well.
For me, Aid Nori, although Wolves have struggled, Aid Nori can be disgusting, like attacking wise.
That's a shout out.
I would say
Dude, Aid Nori's pushing like 50 mil. He's
Yeah.
like he's still young.
He's
Algerian lad. He's on the come up
He's injury prone but consistent.
for sure,
Very versatile as well.
for sure. All right, center back. I feel like
Let's do both at the same time. I think this is pretty easy though.
I feel like the easy answer is Saliba and Van Dijk.
I would put Gabriel over
So
Silva.
Gabriel or Saliba.
So it's Van Dijk on the right and Gabriel on the left.
Easy.
Gabriel, yeah.
Saliba's been good this season.
Gabriel. Nah, he's not even mid. I'm not saying mid. But Gabriel's finally getting the recognition he deserved for
100%.
years. For years. He's
100%.
an unbelievable defender. Not just
So good on the ball, for
Just-
real.
I'm so happy you said that, bro.
I mean, Gabriel is easily
He's
one of the
a
best
ball
center backs
playing-
on the
He's
ball.
a ball playing center
Yeah.
back. I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck what anybody says. Everyone
For
sees
sure.
him. Everyone sees him as a hard man. Like
It's not even that. He
like
plays
the
two
Rock.
positions at once. He
Bro,
plays left back
bro,
because our
his
left back
left
goes into
foot-
the midfield.
his left foot is
He plays
magic.
left back and
It's
center
magic.
back.
But between his ball playing and like his aerial ability, obviously it was
His
scoring.
aerial ability is a big
Scoring
part.
probably more than
Yeah,
Martinelli's
his
shit. I
aerial
don't
ability is
know,
a big
but
part of why he's
Yeah.
in this team. He's also just someone you wouldn't want to play against. Like no one wants to play against Gabriel. No one.
if he smiled at me, I'd be hella
No
scared.
one
bro.
in
His
the world
veneers-
wants to go
Shit,
against that
man.
man because you are going to have a hard time. Like
Gabriel with the hairline is
Do y'all
different.
think? Do y'all think that he has the best teeth in the Prem?
Who, Gabriel?
he's
Oh,
up there.
yeah, bro.
He's up there. He's definitely up
Him
there.
and North. No, I'm playing.
Ooh.
All right, fine. Gabriel, I think that Konate has to be close. I
Okay,
don't
so
know.
Gabriel and
And Van Dijk. I mean, is it
for sure Van Dijk. You're saying for sure Van Dijk.
over Saliba?
Yeah, no. I
Just
don't
for
know.
like goals conceded, like
Yeah.
Liverpool hasn't conceded like anything.
Okay, so
Yeah, it's gotta be one of Konate.
Ah,
or
yeah,
Van Dijk.
Gabriel, Van Dijk. I mean, that's.
So I wouldn't put Konate over Van Dijk, so it's gotta be Van Dijk.
That's true. Other shouts. I don't think anybody on City. Ruben Diaz has been
Other
mid. I
shouts,
don't think.
Another shout.
Murillo, for
Either
sure.
of the Nottingham boys. Either Milinkovic is good.
Yeah.
They're both.
Milinkovic was a great underrated signing for sure. I think
Maybe
that.
maybe like a Van Heck.
I was just gonna say Van Heck on Brighton has been gross. He
Yeah.
put in.
Maybe
He put in
Igor. Hey, last year Igor was a super sub. He never started.
Igor.
for Brighton.
He never started, but now he's like
He goes under the radar
he's
sometimes.
literally
That's
like
true.
a Thai version of Gabriel. Igor is
Yeah,
a crazy man.
He's got time. He needs a little more time.
Yeah.
But I do think that Van Heck started. I don't know if y'all saw, but for the Netherlands, Van Heck put in
Oh,
90
did he?
next to Van Dijk over De Ligt,
Is
Van de Ven.
it?
I mean, they have so many people, bro. Like that's pretty crazy for to have Van Heck there. And Verbruggen, like that, is that the future of the
Damn,
the
it could have
Dutch?
been Van
Nah,
de Ven.
It could be Van de Ven, De
Are
Ligt.
we gonna put Van de Ven before the
De
Van
Vrij.
Ven's hurt.
Yeah, so
Van de Ven is hurt, but
because
like
of the
still
injury,
though.
we can't put him in. But maybe before that,
No.
I think it was up
He
there.
Van de Ven for me is like
was playing left back for Holland for a
Van de
minute.
Ven is so unique because like in my eyes he can do something that like no other center back in the world can do. But like can he like defend?
Carries.
Can he consistently defend?
True.
And play on the ball? I don't know. His runs up the pitch is
He's
like
one of those ones
He
who
can
can
carry the ball. Like,
He could be a left back, to be honest.
in 2019.
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
crazy.
very
The
well.
those two plays, that one crazy goal, I feel like that was last year, and then the assist this season is Son.
For
Like
sure, for sure.
no other defender is running like 60
good
60
60
yards
yeah.
and just like doing it like that. That
It's
shit
funny
blew my
because I
mind.
watched that goal and everyone was in shock. They're like, "How do we defend this? They're like, why is your center back dribbling? Do
Exactly.
we step to him or do we not?" And everyone was just confused. And then they just let him go because they're like, "This isn't normal. This isn't part of the script." And he went all the way to the byline.
I like those
Just-
center backs,
Crazy.
though. I like those center backs, bro. Van Dijk,
Yeah.
Is there anybody else? I don't think anybody on Villa. Ezri Konsa is quality, but I don't think he's there yet.
Yeah.
Nah, I wouldn't put him.
Brentford have some people. I really like.
Pinnock. Ethan Pinnock is a
I love Ethan Pinnock, but I don't think he's there. Brentford can see too much, to be honest.
Yeah.
Obviously, nobody on United.
Yeah, no, but no.
I mean, I really like
No one on
Senesi.
Chelsea.
No. I mean,
Senesi's
Cole.
good.
What are you guys' thoughts on Cole and Fofana? Like, I don't know.
Fofana, I really like Fofana.
It's
Overrated.
tough.
Overrated.
He's so injury prone, but like,
What,
They're
is
both,
he
they're
available?
both
I don't know.
overrated.
what they've done this year so far, that's like. But what you said, you know, they realized that Disasi and Badiashile are not in. All these other
100%.
people.
They're their best options, but like Cole is nowhere near.
Just a big waste.
He's not near the people that we've been
It's
saying.
nowhere
Disasi,
near.
not
Nah.
Shield.
You're right.
Now
He
Fofana,
could though. They're young.
Fofana has a little shout. I think he has a little bit more about him.
That's true.
Defensively, I still don't think he's nowhere. I don't think he's nowhere near Van Dijk or Gabriel.
Of course not.
For sure.
But he's modern. He's a modern center back. Like if Chelsea want a modern center back, they got him. Because on the ball, pace, he can defend
That's
a
true.
little bit. Like he has a bit of everything.
Cole or Fofana?
Fofana.
Fofana.
Yeah.
That's true. I think that's a good a center back pairing for the future. I hate to say it, but like
Send it to him, bro.
I mean,
Send
Cole could easily be for me the future of England's back line.
Fuck that.
Who else you got? The
I
future of
put- I
England's
put
back line.
Tomori.
I mean, Harwood Bellis played today. That's
Nah.
the future.
That's the future.
I
Because
put
Harwood
Brent-
Bellis
I
is
would
the
put-
captain of the
I would
U21s.
put, okay, Howard Bellis, yes. I would put,
But that's like
I'll
he's still got more time to get to
It's
Cole.
the future.
You're right.
The
I
future
put
of-
Jared Branthwaite before I'd put
That's a
Where
good
is he,
shot. That's a
though?
good
Before
shot.
Cole.
Brandon's
That's
been
center
hurt.
back.
Brandon's
That's
been
center
hurt.
back.
That's true.
Cole could
I
go
feel
left
you.
back, sure, I don't give a
I
fuck.
do
but
like
like, no, he's not my center back, sorry.
For me, maybe though, it's Brentwaite at right center back and Cole at left center back. For the future of England, I don't see that many other people.
Cole doesn't,
Okay,
Cole
so
doesn't
pass
really
John
convince
Stones.
me. I'm not convinced with Cole.
Future of England. I'm
Okay,
talking
future,
straight up
future.
future. Young English center backs.
Alright.
Who else is going up there besides Joe Gomez? No, I'm kidding. For me, it has to be.
Oh, Mark Guehi. Mark Guehi.
Yo,
That's a good
big
shot.
Mark.
Mark Guehi.
Mark is quality.
He's solidifying his
100%.
spot.
And he proved it already.
Best defender.
Proved it.
That's
he
true.
has.
And if Kwanzaa can get off the OnlyFans and all that,
Oh,
you don't know about that?
Gerald Kwanzaa. He's a kid. Let him talk to
I would
him.
have him before I'd have.
Let him chat to
Cole,
him.
you're-
I just
Cole.
don't rate Cole. I don't rate him as a center back.
Yeah, I'm
I
not
feel you, that's fair.
He's not
I'm
there.
not.
He's
That's
not.
fair.
I just
I
think
think
he
he could
might
be.
be a system like maybe a back three, left of a back three.
He's
Cole
not
might
there.
shine.
You know what gets me about Cole all the time? When he commits a foul and he does this.
Like you didn't do it.
Bro,
The pen?
bro.
The pen when he
For sure.
tripped?
Dude,
Yeah.
dude, all
Yeah, I
season.
remember that.
This guy will commit a foul
Didn't do anything.
and he puts his hands on his head like, oh my god, no
Bro,
way.
you saw it.
Bro,
we all saw it. We all saw it.
Get better and win the ball. Like, what are you doing right now?
That's true.
Mess up the mic, Mr. Pickles. Mr. Pickles, you mess up the
You got a
mic.
little cat
Nah,
game.
Pickles is somewhat effort of the pod.
Yeah.
I know.
There we go.
But yeah, the love of
Pickles is a Sunderland fan, so
Oh, don't touch me, Pickles. Go away. Nah, I'm joking. No beef or something. No beef.
alright. So right back, I think is also tough
Right back,
because
right
like it's a. I think Trent. He's trying to say something. Let him say.
Trent
Pickles,
Alexander-Arnold.
what do you think about Trent Alexander-Arnold?
I'll be
I'll
right
take
back.
that. I'll take that.
Okay, bet. But for right back, like I think that Trent has been like good. You know, I think that like he can easily do better. But for me, like
It's not
Who else?
Trent. It's not
Pedro Porro is quality for sure.
I think he could have been better for him.
Malo Gusto, yeah, but like he has not been as good as right there. I don't know. Right back of the season has been tough.
Can I put Ben White in there, or is that too? Is that basic? Is that basic?
No, Ben White is I just don't think he's been that good
But
this year.
so yeah, the thing is with Ben
can't-
White,
you can't beat there.
you don't get amazing from Ben White. You just get a consistent 7.
Ben White was amazing
You
last
get
season though.
consistent.
He hasn't been, but he's been playing hurt all year.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, true.
I mean, I'm trying to think. Ola Ena. Is that how you say his name?
He's been good recently. I don't know about the start of the year.
I think he could be borderline right back of the season for the Prem. To be honest. Kenny Tete.
Maybe.
Livramento, has he been that
I don't know
good?
if he's been that. So that's biased for me.
It's tough.
I like him. I really like him. But I don't know if he's been good from the start till now.
That's true. And although West Ham have been pretty shocking, Wan-Bissaka has been pretty good, honestly.
That's a good move for him. I like that.
Great move.
I'm glad he got free. He's free from that crazy club.
For
Shall not
sure.
be
But
mentioned.
who else is really up there? I don't know. It's tough. James Justin on Leicester is really good.
Yeah.
But he might play
scored a
left back.
banger
He might be
against
left
us.
back.
He does both.
And then they have the like Christensen is also left back or right
That's
back.
the left back, yeah.
So James Justin may be up there, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Like Daniel Munoz on Palace is really good, but that's like
That was
it's like wing
last year.
backs.
He should have been so
He's
much
so
better.
he's so good last
I
year.
picked him on fantasy. He let me down.
You let you on the
He
FPL.
let me down on FPL. Munoz. 'Cause he was
For
so
this
good
season.
last year. Yeah.
Yeah.
This season,
I feel you.
he was gone like the first couple
Nah,
weeks.
you had to sell him for sure.
Right back's tough.
Right back is tough. I think that it's like Trent, but just because of like he's played almost every game for Liverpool. The clean sheets are there, but the for me like the chance creation has not been as good as it could be, as we all know. I mean you're not biased. Everybody knows what Trent can do. but I think it just has to be Trent, or maybe
It's-
for me.
there's a
Ola
late
Aina.
one.
I don't know.
There's a late one, but I don't know if he not all season, but Kadioglu.
Kadioglu has been interesting because
He
he's
came
played
in
everywhere.
and he kind of fit right in like a
Immediately.
piece, yeah.
He's gonna be great. He broke his toe like a week ago.
Yeah.
He's about to be out for like a month or two. But I
Yeah.
think you're right. I think that Kadioglu, because he's like by trade a left back, can play right back. They started him at right mid like
Yeah.
like the last couple games before he got injured.
Versatile. And
Like
I'm
crazy
okay with
signing.
Trent though. I'm okay with Trent because
I think it has to be
with
Trent.
Trent, I don't know who it was. It was a pundit on Sky Sports. They did their team of the season, and they didn't have Holland or Saka. And the thing with that is their standards are so high that when they have
That's true.
1 or 2 bad games, we write them off immediately.
I don't think that's fair, but
It's
but
not.
no, I don't think that's fair.
Like he put
We'll get to that,
Mbeumo
though.
over Saka and he put Chris Wood over Holland, and I can understand why.
We'll have to get there. I don't know.
But
Pickles is bringing the vibes.
the standards are so high for Holland and
That
Saka.
is tough.
Pickles is
That's
chilling.
tough.
Crazy.
Pickles is big chilling, man. I don't
He
know
has
if
his
the camera
Sunderland
can see
piece to
that,
say.
but like,
Nah, Pickles has some talk about Sunderland. I mean, Sunderland about to go up. Pickles is about to be lit for that.
Yeah.
Next season.
So what? We just have the right back.
I think we have to say Trent.
I'm okay with
Our
Trent.
other shouts were Ola Aina. I think Kenny Tete has been good for Fulham, the Dutch side. I don't know if he's in like.
That's
I
very
don't know if
consistent.
he's there. Pedro Porro, although Tottenham have been not good, is up there. Pedro Porro could borderline take it
Last
from
season
Trent.
for sure.
Yeah.
This season,
I still think Pedro Porro has like been like that though this year.
Really?
Honestly, yeah. We said Wan-Bissaka, although West Ham have been pretty shocking.
Wan-Bissaka.
Wan-Bissaka's been good,
One
bro.
of the worst brothers I've ever seen. Bro. My brothers.
No, I like the.
I bet it's
It was a good move.
pants.
It was a good move.
I'm taking Kyle Walker-Peters over. No, I'm playing.
Hey, man.
There's somebody else that we're
I
missing.
listened
Though.
to the argument, bro. And that was-
Oh, Rico Lewis has
Oh,
been
yeah,
pretty
let's
good.
talk about it. Yes.
Rico Lewis is super
Rico's a
versatile.
great shout. Rico's
Yeah.
a great shout. He
He
mentioned Kyle Walker.
Benjamin Kyle Walker played. Well, Kyle Walker
He's
launched.
inverting his midfield.
Plays-
For sure.
This dude plays like 90 minutes. Like I don't think Rico's been subbed out to be honest.
So,
Like,
yeah, he's balling. He's balling the fuck out.
so
Yeah, he plays so,
So-
high up too.
that shit's
he's
pretty interesting
he's
for me.
chipping in with assists.
I'm not taking Rico over Trent, but I think that
No,
if Rico
no.
continues, he could get there.
I mean, they're pretty much doing the same thing. I think Trent's doing it at a higher level. I don't think Trent is at his best.
No, that's what you're saying.
That was
It's
my
hard.
argument,
It's hard.
though.
It's
That was
hard.
the argument is that
And
your
because
standards are
he's
so
not-
high.
Because he,
So
because
he
his
can still
standards
be
Right,
are so
it's the
high.
same thing.
Because his standards are so high, I wouldn't give it to Trent personally.
I don't get that. That doesn't make sense. Because that for your
So
sake,
who-
then
so
you
who
would
is-
have put
Because
Kyle
like for him to
right
be the best right back so far means everyone else has been so bad that Trent at his I don't know
Or
Trent at 60% is better than everyone else. I just don't
Not
know.
low
60.
key
I give
75.
him, yeah.
Bro, 75?
I was gonna say 80. I
75
was gonna say
where?
80 to be
Bro,
honest.
this guy's been on my FPL since the beginning of the season.
Oh, is that why?
He's giving
Okay.
me nothing.
Okay.
Nothing.
I had him too.
Our
I saw
other
him.
shots
I saw
were-
him.
His GAs
I
are
saw
not
James-
bad.
James Justin has been quality for Leicester.
He's been alright. Yeah, he's been alright.
But then who is it? It has to be Trent.
No, it doesn't.
I gotta give it.
I
Let's
just feel like
give
it's
it
like
this.
Trent. I'm not even trying to
Give it
For
to-
me,
I don't
it would
think
be
it's
either
Rico.
Trent
I
or
feel like-
Livermento.
I
It's
feel
not
like-
Gusto.
So it's Trent for me. It's
That's
gotta be
tough.
Trent.
I guess the
I think it could be Pedro
I
Porro.
guess the
for me,
player
to be
pool
honest.
isn't that great, but I just feel like Trent at 60% winning this isn't right.
Okay.
And yes,
Maz-
60%, bro.
Mazraoui has been quality
Okay,
for
let's talk. Let's
He
talk.
played
Now
attacking
you're
mid.
bringing. Now you're bringing a good name.
He
I'll
played
put-
10.
Mazraoui may
Yeah,
have it
He
over
played
Trent.
10 versus
He-
Fenerbahce,
Yes.
bro.
I'm
Man, you are
taking
what, like
Mazraoui.
24th in the Prem, but I low key think Mazraoui has.
I love
Mazraoui's
that
been their
shot.
best player.
I love that shot.
Him and
I love that shot.
Onana has been anybody.
I love that shot.
Honestly, that could
I'm
be
taking Mazraoui there before Trent.
Over Trent.
I
It's
just think
tough.
Trent,
I would
bro,
not.
Trent is not. He's not playing his best.
And I'm not gonna lie, under
Bro,
Arne Slot, I
Liverpool-
think Trent has been better defensively under Arne Slot. Not like
Liverpool's
not
just
a
been
good
better
defender,
defensively.
but compared to Trent
Possibly,
before,
but like
he might have been.
Liverpool are
It's like
not.
the easy
Liverpool
answer.
are not where they are right now because of Trent. Actually, it has nothing to do with Trent. To be fair, Trent isn't pitching
That's
with
true.
any assists. Dude, Liverpool are top of the table, and it has
They would have
nothing,
lost.
it has nothing to do with
Trent.
it. They would have lost against us without Trent.
Yeah,
Dude, that ball wasn't that fucking sound.
but who else is gonna play that ball
Connor Bradley.
though?
Yeah.
He was not.
CB.
No, he was not.
CB.
I'm gonna be real.
All right, hey, we'll
I
come.
know,
We'll come
I'm
back
not
to my
trying to
guy.
hate on
We'll
Trent.
take
I
too
just-
long on this.
I rate
just send
Trent
this.
too
We gotta
highly.
move to minutes. We'll come
I
back
rate
and
Trent
agree
too
on
highly to
I think
reward
it's
him
okay.
for such
All right.
mediocrity.
I think that
Wait,
I
what
think
formation, by the way? What formation?
Okay, for the 4-3-3, but for the midfield, we gotta take a 6, an 8, and a 10.
Okay, that's fair.
Perfect.
I like
Yeah.
Let's do it. Alright, so
Okay.
we go with Maserati, right?
No, we're coming back to that. We're coming back.
Nah, it's Maserati.
We'll come back to that to do right.
I'm fine with Maserati, honestly. I think that could arguably be signing in the summer, even though
I think it's
for
like-
how
I
shitty
think
that
it's
is.
top
been
3
quality,
right backs.
bro.
I don't know. I could put him top 3. I don't know about the best right back
I
in the
think-
Prem.
I think
It doesn't feel
considering
right.
considering the circumstances he's in, and
It's
how,
only been like 10
and how
games.
terrible Man United are, he's been a bright.
He's shining
Yes,
like compared to
yes,
the players,
yeah.
you know.
To be able to shine in such a
He's a
shitty
shining
league.
light. He is.
To be fair, attacking and defensive, like he's pretty sound
He does
defensively.
both. He's very sound defensively. Not
Yeah.
just pretty, very sound. He's better defensively than Trent, personally. I think.
Probably.
I just think Trent, he's just so good that he can do better, and I think we should.
That's kind of what we were saying.
We shouldn't reward him for mediocrity.
The only reason that somebody would put Trent there is just like Liverpool's clean sheets, goals conceded. You know, like it's.
I mean, does that-
So he started every game in a team that has had the best statistically back line in England. I mean, I don't think there's any argument about that. So like that's what the argument is about. I'm fine with Maserati.
Best back line?
Statistically, this season Liverpool
Oh,
conceded the
this
least,
season. Oh,
less
yeah,
goals, the
100%,
least goals, most clean
100%,
sheets.
That's fair.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, so for the 6, obviously Gravenberch is in the question.
He
Gravenberch
is.
is in the
He
question.
is.
100%.
I mean, I don't know if there's anybody else. I think Kovacic just played really well. It's hard to tell with City who's there. Yeah, maybe fine. Yeah, he could be an 8. Caicedo has played insane. I don't think Declan is there, and I don't even know if he's a 6. He's not really.
What about Baliba? Brighton Baliba.
Baliba has been quality.
He's been good. He's been
Is
good.
he
Baliba has
6?
been quality.
Or an 8?
I don't know. It's tough. Like
He
they
can
kind of
play
play.
six.
They kind of play with 2 8s. He can do better. He definitely is a holding mid.
I would take him to 8. If I was I would
Baliba is crazy. They also have
Their
this.
scouting pisses me off. I hate it
Crazy.
so much. Where do you
Dude,
find
they also have this Swedish lad named
Ayari.
Ayari. Dude, all of a sudden is gross. He was so good against it. Like
He
all of a
started for
sudden,
Sweden, too.
Yasin is gross for Sweden. I think that he could be also the guy. Brighton is scary.
Yeah.
Brighton is like a top
Are
6
they just
team.
are they a feeder? Like, are they not trying to like win the Prem ever? Are they just gonna be a feeder club to just make profit?
Yeah.
Are they just
It's
a giant money laundering
It's like
scheme? Is that what they are?
It's like
For
Dortmund.
now,
They
but
could be.
they're better than Dortmund even. I don't even know. Like
It's
Brighton's
like-
players are crazy and their value just immediately skyrockets.
Yeah.
Do you think that there's another argument for a different player besides Gravenberch?
Caicedo.
Yeah, Caicedo maybe.
Caicedo's a big one.
Caicedo is tough. Are we taking him over?
Oh,
Caicedo's
Caicedo,
been-
Gravenberch, I don't know.
Caicedo's been so much better than he was last season. I think he deserves a
Every
shot.
year he's getting
That's
better.
true. I'm kind of fine with that.
He's getting better every year.
Who
It's
else?
probably Curtis Jones, to be honest.
Oh no. Oh no.
I would say Partey.
Yeah,
but
so
he's
that-
been Partey's been slugging around everywhere.
Partey is like top.
But he's so good.
Yeah.
He's so good. Like on the ball and off the ball, he's so fucking good.
To be honest, Onana was
And
good
he
for
still has legs.
Villa.
That was at the start.
That was the start. But he's not that level yet.
Nah, man.
Nah.
But he was quality.
I'm trying to think who else. I like the Baleba shout. Forest are kind of interesting. They have a bunch of different holding mids that play. Elliot Anderson. Ryan Yates has been good.
Ryan Yates, Cap.
Like Bruno G has been kind of he's not
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, hit or miss.
Hit or miss.
Alright.
It's got to be Gravenberch or
I
Caicedo.
think
Yeah, I
that's
would
between
take
those two.
Gravenberch.
I'd say between
I'd
those
say
two.
Gravenberch.
I think Gravenberch only because of like where
He looks like a
where
whole different
the
he looks
expectations.
like a whole different person.
Like yeah, for sure. Like who expected Gravenberch to even like start beginning of the season?
To be fair,
It was
all
like
they
Endo.
Who thought he could play 6?
Yeah,
thought-
Liverpool,
I
didn't
for the
even-
past 2-3 years, they've been missing a 6. Then they
Yeah.
bought Endo, and Endo's obviously not the starting 6.
No.
And then they played McAllister there.
But the weird-
McAllister's
the
not a
weird
6,
thing
but he
is-
does his job.
The weird thing is, Endo
So he
Endo
fills
wasn't
that spot.
bad. Like,
He's
Endo-
not, he's not a starter.
Endo
He
was
wasn't bad. He
fire.
was quality.
And it was
I wouldn't start
fun.
Endo, though.
But they still improved on him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how they do it. I don't know.
So Gravenberch, he fills a hole that was needed to be filled.
I think that
first.
I think that you could argue maybe Caicedo's been better than him, but just for like expectations, obviously Gravenberch was like 40-45 million price tag, and Caicedo like 110, 120. I think I would give it to Gravenberch person just for expectations. So I think we gotta go
I'm
with
fine
that.
with that.
All right, let's find a 10. Let's find an 8. That's the guy.
PBR Prem is what's up?
That's what I'm
spots
saying.
or
Forgot what was the
I'm a little worried about the tech, to be honest. Shit, I don't know what's going on. This shit be glitched out. I know he's
Oh, except for
on
that,
his end of shit.
you'll figure it out, bro. I trust you.
No, episode 2 of People on Crown, bro. That shit
Yeah, I
be
mean,
way
hopefully
crazy.
that side's good. So
Is
No,
this
this
the
sounds
name? Hey, is
straight.
this the name? Is it People on Pro? I like it.
Yeah.
People on Crown is pretty easy.
People on Crown.
People on Pro is decent.
But on my side, it might be a little choppy. I feel like I said some good shit, so we'll figure it
I
out.
don't know. I'm going with it. Messed up.
I mean, if it's not there, I don't know what to do.
Bro, what are you gonna do? You gonna leave me out?
I'm gonna have to have Pickles put some shit in instead.
Pickles, go fix
Is it
it.
called Pickles? Yeah, I don't know what's good. Well, I'll have to sort it out. Also, that camera got a little fucked up. But it's alright.
So we got
What
one.
happens? We got some shit going on.
Alright, cool.
Listen up to
This
Mike
side.
Eagles.
So we got our 6. Let's go to an 8.
8 is tough
Okay.
because the 6 like bleeds into the 8. I don't think it's anybody on Liverpool. Curtis Jones has been good as of late, but he's not there honestly.
Yeah, Curtis Jones has been unreal.
Like for me, I really like Kovacic. I think Kovacic has been really good this season. I think he's pushing up. I don't think he's there.
Yeah, to be fair, we have no City players on the team. Is that a problem?
Kovacic has been fire this
We have
season.
no City players.
Kovacic super underrated for me.
I'm okay with putting Kovacic there.
I don't think he's in there. I think it's somebody else. But
Kovacic is someone that we don't like. Looking at Kovacic, none of us really like. But then he does the job. Like
he does his job better than anybody
yeah,
else.
But like it doesn't look good.
So neat and tidy. It doesn't have to be
We
though.
gotta give him his props for that. But best 8.
I'm trying to think who else it could be.
Let's think.
I will say that Ndidi has played all over the pitch. Has been quality.
Yo, that
And
motherfucker's a 10.
Ndidi is turned from a 6 to a 10 like before anybody knew. He's got. I think he has 4 assists. Like I think it's like Saka.
He
Then
probably should have. He should have like more goals, or at least I don't
his
think-
expected
His
shit.
expected goals is definitely high. Bro. He's.
We all knew Ndidi's quality. You know, like obviously.
100%. He's been linked all over the place.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's tough. I don't think he's in there, but like I think Ndidi is surprisingly really good. For me, like Bournemouth having Lewis Cook and Ryan Christie as their 2 holding mids like
Yeah.
blows my mind about how good they are. Because
Ryan
like who the
Christie's
fuck is
so good.
expecting some like for me Ryan Christie seems English and Lewis Cook seems Scottish, but it's the opposite. And
Yeah,
like
it's crazy.
and they cook like who what are they?
Yeah, listen for Bournemouth. I think
Ryan
Tyler
Christie
Adams
is
makes
such a
difference.
dog.
Tyler Adams being back is
And I am
big.
someone that is not
Is
a
he
fan
back?
of the U.S. national team.
He's back.
Has he
As a
played?
couple days
He
ago.
played against
He
City.
did play.
He played against
He
City.
played against City.
Okay, Tyler. Alright,
And
Tyler.
sure.
Like when he doesn't play, there's like it's like a. I'm not comparing him to Rodri, but the absence of Rodri, you could see the difference. If that makes sense. Like,
100%.
when Adams doesn't play, there's a gap that can't be filled. And when Adams is there, it's like everyone else in front of him can be more free and do what they need to do. That's what makes Bournemouth. And I've seen press conferences with Areola, and he like you can just tell he misses Adams. Like
But
when he was injured.
For me, Adams is not starting right now over Cook or Christie. Honestly.
No, but Adams is more of a 6 though.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. We don't. He's been so injury prone. We don't even know
He's been out for
his heights.
forever.
I gotta get a charger in this
Who's
guy.
the 8? I can't. Well, he's trying to charge. I'm thinking of.
The 8 is tough. I mean, like I think you could argue Baleba. I don't think Baleba is necessarily a 6.
Yeah, you could argue Baleba at the 8.
It's
I
like
like it.
those.
I like Baleba. I can't think of anyone else right now, so.
I don't think. I would probably take Kovacic over him. Honestly, we could say Caicedo. Caicedo could also be an 8. Why is
What happened
Caicedo?
to Adam Morton? How do you feel about Adam Morton?
Adam Warren's
I
been
know,
hurt.
he fell
I
off.
love Adam Warren.
He's been good. He's been good. It's just Crystal Palace have been shocking.
Yeah, that's.
Shocking.
What's good with them?
No one knows because if I did a
It's
table
Nketiah.
before the season, I would put
dude,
them. Like,
dude,
not
have you
far
seen
above.
Crystal Palace fans reacting to Nketiah, bro?
I don't think they like him very
They
much.
don't like
Really? I've seen him like crazy just because he works hard, but like obviously goals.
Dude, Nketiah has been so mid.
Yeah.
Well, he just
He's
is so
so mid. He is mid, but he's been so mid at it.
So does that come down to him or the system?
Guys,
Because Palace have come from a one striker thing and then
he's
everything
just
else
he's
behind.
stubborn.
Nah.
Now they're forcing a 2 striker thing, and I don't know if it
For me, Kamada, Daichi Kamada was supposed to be that guy, and
He's been quality.
He's been quality.
No, no, no.
I don't know what position
He is
he
an
plays.
important player for Palace.
He
Whoa.
scored in the last game, but
For me, Daichi Kamada is the worst player in the
And he
league.
got a-
No, stop, bro.
he was good at Frankfurt.
He is
From
quality.
all the Palace games I've seen, Like, if anyone comes off, it's not him.
To be fair, Frankfurt's doing good, and they sold confidence, so I don't know what happened. I guess he's
Dude, he's been in.
Sorry.
Dude, he got Crystal Palace Player of the Month.
No, he got gold.
Goal of the month.
Not player.
Goal of the month.
He's not.
But
But that's the
bro,
thing. I don't know where he plays.
It's crazy because I don't even know what goal that was. I can't remember.
Oh.
But I just remember, like, whenever I'm watching Crystal Palace games, he doesn't come off. And if he does come off, it's like towards the
Yeah,
end
he
of
got a
the game.
red, so he's out for like.
He had a red.
Yeah. High. I forgot. Damn, that was just not who they
He's a good
played.
player, man. He's a good player.
Was it for?
Dude, why are we struggling with the 8 so bad?
Because 8.
It's weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's not easy. I don't know. I feel like we should just go with Baleba, bro, to be fair.
You think Baleba? I think that's a hot take, but I don't hit it.
It's a very hot take.
He
but
was
It is not
he
take.
was his ass off.
For Brighton to be where they are,
Okay.
only like 6th.
I would say Morgan Rogers, but he's a 10.
That's more.
Nah, he's more 10. Morgan has been crazy.
So I don't
If they didn't have Morgan Rogers come up like this, then they would be struggling,
Oh god.
to be honest.
Who are United's 8s right now? Bruno's not an 8, is he?
Uh,
I mean, Bruno, I think right now
Ka-
Bruno's more 8 than 10.
Honestly,
He's
Bruno
dropped back
is
a
more
lot.
than 8, but he's not. He's a 10.
Bruno's just gotten into form recently, though.
Bruno, Kobe, Ugarte. Oh, Ugarte's he's 6. Ugarte's 6.
Ugarte is an 8.
Is he 8? I put him more 6.
If you're confused about that, I don't know how to sort it out.
Must be a laptop charger.
I know, but that's connected to the mic.
True.
We thinking.
8. Oh, this is
What
hard.
else to say?
Is there a way to charge it besides the USB-C? Good.
What you should do is Matt enter the frame. Another
Give us an
Who's in
8.
your red?
The best 8 right now.
Who's in your Rem? Who's in your 8? Team
Out of
this season?
6 out of 10 to 8.
Who's the best 8 in this season so far?
I'm blank.
Alright, face that way
So
though.
hard.
1 second. First, you could probably just unplug this one and plug this into the USB over here. And then flip flop.
That's crazy, but we should have done that originally.
Best 8.
Oh, why not?
What are the names you've been talking about?
Baleba,
Is
Kovacic,
Joel Ellington being talked about? He's a
That's
good
a
one.
great shout.
That's a
Jonathan.
good one.
But is
I
he
thought
the 8 of
He
this
was like
season?
more winger this year.
No,
he
he's
played
not.
left wing against us. But he's definitely an 8 though. That's a good shout.
What names have been talked about?
I do like the Joel
We're struggling to find 8s, to be fair. Curtis Jones, but Curtis Jones is kind of towards
Curtis
the
Jones
end.
is not there yet.
It's like towards the end of the season.
Weights are also sort of like
How's McAllister?
a wishy-washy position
No.
nowadays.
McAllister's not there yet.
Yeah, I know.
He's
They-
gotta be in the
like, there's
fours,
no
like,
8.
I
You're
see
either like a
McAllister
6
this
or a
You
10.
don't. You're not set as an 8. Like,
Yeah,
you
there's
kinda-
not a lot of box to
year.
box.
It's on the manager, right?
That's why
It's
we
on
said
the manager.
Baleba at Brighton, but
Mm.
I
is-
know
what
that
is-
everybody is on the edge
what
of their
is, like-
seats, but we're about to take a brief intermission to think about who is
Commercial break for 8s.
the number
Back.
8
We'll
team
back
of the
to
season in
8s.
the Premier League.
Beautiful.
You gotta switch this shit.
I'm gonna be back was
Sorry, bathroom break. Excuse me.
Um,
I gotta go bathroom.
let's see, my girl.
Go with him.
you got a call
Go
Something
with him.
like that. You're doing it wrong.
What?
This should just go straight in.
So it needs to charge. It
Pickles.
doesn't make a difference.
Oh, I
But
see why you,
Go with him.
it doesn't make a
I gotta go
difference.
first.
is that charging?
Oh,
Look, I had to tuck
yes,
my-
it's fun. Oh, we got a little shorty.
Like a month.
Oh, that's
That's
chill.
Yo, stay in the mic, bro.
I
Got a little
shower.
shorty.
That's
Shit.
chill.
She's a Ipswich fan.
She doesn't know shit.
Wait, what?
She fucks
Actually,
with
she
she
does.
fucks with the
I
Tractors
forget
though.
which team
low-key. Nah, she's all over Ipswich.
Where'd you meet her at, bro? You be on the, you pay for that.
You met her on Grindr,
You
but
pay
it's
for the
straight.
real hit, not the
Uh-uh.
fake guys.
He's got his
No.
premium.
And pay.
You didn't pay for the hinge premium?
How much does she cost, bro?
Nah,
Yeah, why does he post it up on the mic?
It's just like,
He been
yo,
spitting the
I
entire
hear, I
time.
hear his works.
Dude, the food out there was crazy for a sec.
Dude, hell yeah, bro.
I think we can still keep going now. You go, Chun?
Yeah,
What you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how long.
I just want to get as much shit
We're
so
like
I can.
what? We're like how much in? Like an hour?
Probably like an hour for
An
sure.
hour
Probably
42.
more.
We're an hour 42 in.
But this shit was
fucking
fucked up, bro. Your mic,
It's not
that mic
gonna
was
be
fucked
that
up.
full. You should charge your phone for like 10 minutes and then rip it again. Or use
we should just like finish this. We should finish this
Alright.
like team this season.
I'll be back. What 8s have you guys been talking about?
You like your
I couldn't think of any.
I'm telling you, there's not a lot
I
of
feel like
eights.
the best eights.
But I was
are
gonna say, is
mid-table.
Caicedo an eight?
Put him in the 6.
What about John McGinn?
Is
Is he
Caicedo
an
another
eight?
an eight?
Yeah,
John
I can
McGinn's
take, I
an
can
eight.
take McGinn as an 8.
But
I
he's
don't
not
think
bad.
Caicedo's an 8.
Who they
I
just
think
put
Lavia and
2 6s?
Caicedo, I think they both could be eights. It just depends on the system. I don't know.
What about on Tottenham? Who's their midfield?
Oh, Sar.
Is he like that?
I think Sar's the best midfielder.
Damn, I'm gonna
Got
use
you.
this. Alright, hold up.
Oh, yes?
I'll see you.
You know about this?
Yeah. I used to
We just gotta record.
I used to shit to record. Like,
Pickles.
I used to do-
I just don't know how to record.
Loafing
Oh, it
on
says
stop
stop recording.
pickles.
Hold up.
Yeah.
It didn't say some shit under the mic.
Stupid pickles.
You want
Testing.
What do you want to do?
You just had to switch them really quick.
Okay. So, you would have tested.
So no, this mic is in this computer,
Yeah.
and
Those two over there. So, someone talk in the mic.
This one?
Yeah.
Hello,
Yeah, nah, that shit's
hello.
not
Hello,
on, bro.
for the love of God.
That shit is
Hello,
not
hello,
on.
hello.
no, but no, this one, nah,
No, that one's over there. That one's good.
for real.
Yeah, that one's good.
You're right.
That one's
Okay,
over
true.
there. Those two would be showing up right here, but they're not. So I don't know what you.
But that's because they're not.
I
Okay,
thought
hold
that
on.
one and this one showed up on this
I don't know when you switch, but
Wait, no,
it's not
wait.
showing up here. Cause it's still recording.
Okay, I got it.
Oh, no, there you go. No, not over there.
No, for sure. This is it.
I got the team.
And then this has 2. That's what I got.
We know who y'all decide on.
That'll be like tomorrow.
I mean, if Declan played at 8, I would say he's up there.
Yeah, but
He's a better 6, though. I wouldn't put him there.
we haven't had a steady anything to be fair this season.
And then Liverpool is in McAllister. Like, Schlebezine is supposed to be it, but he's not it.
So that's the thing. I asked about McAllister, but I haven't seen much McAllister
Sasha
this year.
just came back.
Soboslai's never reached that potential that we expected.
He's gonna. He's
I
really
hope so,
young.
but I think he's
like
more
10,
10.
Bro, I don't know what to
he's
do.
gonna,
He's
he's
gonna be
definitely
so
gonna.
good.
He's more of a 10, though. Like,
I'll
I think,
catch you.
yeah, I see, bro.
Be safe.
I'll be back before y'all did, but if not, love you guys. I'll see you soon.
I don't know. We'll see.
Is
We'll
this
see how
gonna
long
be
we
a
can
weekly
do.
thing?
Hopefully, if everything goes well. It's up to Sammy Sammy.
What's good?
Pass me another bite.
Alright.
Oh,
I think we gotta switch the mics.
oh, you fucked that.
I know. We gotta switch the mics. These 2 work. It's just this one, yeah. Or one of these works.
This one is over there. Those two are over here. But it's not picking up shit.
All right, let's talk to this guy.
There.
All right, what do y'all think? You guys will work.
Yeah. I think it's authentic conversation.
Yeah, for sure.
Fun.
I just think we need to like direct it somewhere quicker. So
For
that
sure.
way we
That's the
We
toughest
do
part.
stick on the topics for like a
because I
while.
think we're talking too much.
Because we're so
It's
passionate,
getting-
guys.
It's getting too long. I think that's why.
That's true. But I'm gonna cut out
But
most
that's where you can cut things.
All right,
I
we need
like
to plug
it.
in both of these to here, and then let's switch this.
But I like the team of the season idea because we can finish that and then we can
Yeah.
just like we can finish on like random topics.
Gotta get a quiz going though. You're right. So
Yeah,
Ben falls in
that's
shit.
what I'm saying. So we have to like
Yeah.
so we have to like speed through shit quicker. That's all. That's the only thing. I think the conversation is good though.
No,
Depends
both
how-
of
how
these
long
are
did
gonna
you
go into
expect
this
it to
guy.
go for? Like, how long
Me?
did you expect?
I have no
like,
expectations.
Final. Oh, that's.
I don't know. Whatever it is.
Okay, a good podcast is
Probably like an hour.
yeah. Like I'm watching an hour podcast. No more than like an hour and a half.
No.
An hour and a half
Go
is
for whatever. Because people do podcasts when they either like work out or drive or commute to work, right? So
For
some
sure.
of them don't even care like how long it is because
Nah,
if you go to work, then you don't finish it, then you're on
This
your
shit
way
is
home.
hella
and you can still
confusing.
try to finish it. Bro, don't even
Yeah,
ask
you
me.
might
I
have to
don't
call
know
your
what
boy
the fuck is
A,
happening.
bro. But look, that
Let's plug them all in and see what's good.
but this is not even lined up green board. Did you switch over there?
I have to switch to 2 on this one because I switched to the
Oh,
John.
so plug this in here.
No, you're good. Yeah. Left. Yeah. It's like that.
Oh, it's real too.
That's true.
Let's see if it.
It worked for a sec.
Oh yeah, nigga, A, bro.
True. Nah, this one works. Say something that
That
good.
one's good.
Yeah.
This one don't
This
work.
one's not good.
That
That
No, that one might be in this one. That's why.
Oh man, I don't see no green, dude. I see some green. Greedy greens. Oh wait. That one's over here. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you just switched.
Okay, so that one's good then. This one is it. Nope.
Can we like play back the South like what we just played just to see how outside?
That's it.
Because like
That new shit is fucked up, bro.
I just want to know if it
I
was.
kept seeing it. Like I don't know what the fuck
I
happened.
think it was good until it cut out.
I didn't realize. I wouldn't know if I knew
So, like,
earlier.
mine cut out at parts.
Hella
I
earlier.
think you guys is good though.
It's just about to be me and Aiden, lucky. Nah, I'm playing that. We'll sort it out straight. So both of these are straight, right?
So it looks like.
It's just this one.
I don't know which mic is good for that now.
Wait. Damn. It's picking up the sound, I feel like, right?
Nah.
It's just doing that green like that? Nah, it
Yeah,
definitely is picking up the sound.
that. Cause you.
No, that's a different mic.
That's that one.
Yeah.
No, not even though.
Wait, hold on. I don't know.
Oh wait.
I think it's this one. Am I tripping?
Here, hit record real quick. Hit record real quick. And then check
True.
it out.
Not
Oh,
even.
what's up?
There's none of them.
Yeah.
What? I'm confused.
Hello. Yeah, it's not this one. It's not this one.
Damn.
Definitely not this one.
There's none of them.
Like,
That's
which
fucked.
Fuck this stuff. This is just wrapped up quickly.
Should have wrapped it up and then. That shit was about to die though.
Was it?
Oh.
Like, really?
Wait, I just heard some shit. Hold up. Oh. Wait. I saw some shit there. Damn.
That one's
It's
over
literally
here.
just this one is in here, yeah? Alright, let's flip them really quick then. I mean, that's all we can do.
What was this one?
That's up to you. I don't know. I don't know which one's which.
Which one that is?
I'll get this shit sorted out a little better next time. This will work properly if it's true.
That's all part of it.
Oh, okay. I hear it in here.
Are we back? Yep. This one's good though.
On this
Whoa,
one.
whoa,
And now this one's beat.
whoa. Nah, but this shit isn't. Oh, because this isn't recording. Is this recording?
No.
It is recording.
Oh, true?
But nothing's coming up here, so there's no issue with that.
Fuck.
Yeah, I'm sure if I it.
I mean, that shit said like 5 or 10 minutes left. I should want to die.
Yeah.
Wait,
that
so which
one's
one
over
is
here.
connected to?
That one's over here.
Oh, so it's just this one now.
That one's over there.
And this one is what's fucked up. Why is it tripping out? I hear it when I plug this in. Yo. Damn. That's why.
Yeah, so she's all too.
Huh?
And I wasn't even in it.
No.
Yours was good the whole time. It's not having fun. Switch to
Femi was the
all-
only one that his shit was fucked
Mine
up.
was like cutting out sometimes. Yeah.
Damn. That's fucked. It's picking up something though. I don't understand. So weird, bro. I don't know, we might have to or just record more later this week.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to just.
It's fine with me.
Fuck.
You're gonna have to like get with your boy Abe, figure out how you set all this up.
My other roommate knows even more about this shit. I just don't know. Input? I don't know why I can hear it though. I'll put it in.
Pickles, please.
It was gonna fuck everything up.
Tail, bro. No.
Damn.
That's my cup. That's my cup.
This one is definitely straight.
I can't tell. Yeah, I don't know what we're doing.
Shit. That's so beat.
I think I genuinely don't know how we're doing any of this shit. Bro.
No.
Ah, yeah, bro. Also, the camera got fucked up. I need a real camera. We need a real camera.
Yeah, the camera.
Damn.
Deep, bro. Look, it's
I have a,
the first one.
No, that's true. It's straight. I just wish that we could have like. But I think that we can run it again and close it out.
Probably, yeah.
We're just gonna need a lot of PBR.
huh?
We're just gonna need a lot.